right, we're streaming. Let's see, make sure that we're up. Okay. Let's see, the audio should be good. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right. Oh wow, in the building. All right, great. You already know. Put that 1 if you can hear me. Put the 2 if you can't. Make sure you guys can hear me. Let's see the chat. Let the people on Twitter know that we are live. All right, I'm seeing some 1s. All right. All right, I'm seeing 1s. I'm seeing 1s. I'm seeing 1s. Tony puts a 2. All right. So, but you signifying that you're seeing the 2 would say that you can. See, that's the trick. You say 1 or 2, and you put 1 or 2. See, people who put 4, maybe you didn't hear anything. You just see numbers. Now you're starting to count. All right. Okay. All right. All right. And we're going to be live on Hot Mic in a little bit. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've never tuned into the live stream before, this is meant to be synced with your television. So if you're wondering why you can't see the screen behind me, it's because we'd be flagged down for copyright. So this is what you've got to do. All right, you go to the Hot Mic app. You use the links that are right below you in the description. You click on those downloadable links. You use the promo code Adonis. It's absolutely free. You get the app on your phone. You sync my commentary to your screen, so you don't got to hear Al Michaels. You don't got to hear Chris Collinsworth. You can hear the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. Call the NFC West championship game, because the winner will be crowned the undisputed, or I should say, reigning, defending, undisputed NFC West champion, not of the world, but of the nation. I guess the West Coast area. But it's between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers, where we're seeing Marshawn Lynch return to the Seattle Seahawks for the first time in 4 years. So can Beast Mode galvanize the Seahawks to win? Will porn star Jimmy G keep the 49ers at the #1 seed? Only one way to find out. Not on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, but only on the Chiseled Adonis streams, where kickoff is probably going to happen in about 5 or 6 minutes. But how are you guys tonight? All right, did your teams make the playoffs? I know mine didn't. All right, I know my Pittsburgh Steelers, again, written down in that death note, and a lot of people may be asking to themselves, when's the commentary going to be revealed? If you on live right now, why you not recording the commentary? You going to do it tonight after the game? How are we going to see the jokes we want to see? I want to see you salty about the Steelers. Well, as always, you're going to see the commentary for Week 17 the following Monday. Lucky for you, I have damn near every game done, with the exception of, obviously, Sunday Night Football. And I think the last 5 minutes of the Tennessee Houston game, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, the complete 5 minutes of the last 5 minutes of Oakland and Denver. But for the most part, everything else is done. I do not think this time around will eclipse, actually no, that may be a lie, eclipse 30 minutes. It's probably right now at about 24 minutes long, but of course we've got to add a whole other game to it. So if you're anticipating the commentary, you're going to get it tomorrow at 5. Luckily, I've got darn near everything else done. Everything is saved, so my computer, even if it were to crash right now, luckily for me, I have the documents saved. So stay tuned. Tomorrow, you'll get the last commentary of the regular season, and then we go into postseason. We'll make sure it's one of the funniest of the year. But ladies and gentlemen, we are live now on the Hot Mic app. If you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, download it. Use the promo code Adonis. Get it on your phone. Also, we got incentives once again. What's the incentive, you might add? Every single quarter, we are giving away in Hold My Nugget Studios a $25 Amazon gift card at the conclusion of every single quarter. How do you enter? That's a good question. What you got to do is download the Hot Mic app. You got to follow the Chiseled Adonis on the Hot Mic app, which is absolutely free. It takes all of a couple of seconds to go and download and click as long as your Wi-Fi is hitting or your data is hitting. Now, if you got Digicel or you got Singular or you got Boost Mobile and you live in Bikini Bottom underneath a rock next to Patrick Starr, it's going to be hard for your connectivity to work on your phone. But at the same time, you're tuned into the stream, so I don't want to hear any excuses. What you got to do is download the Hot Mic app, follow the Chiseled Adonis, and simply tweet from the Hot Mic app that you're tuned in to Hold My Nugget Studios, hashtag Hold My Hot Mic. Everything will be there for you, and you will immediately be entered into the sweepstakes, and you can possibly win yourself an end of the year $25 Amazon gift card. Absolutely free. There is no catch. You just go, sign up on the app. You can be a winner. So be a winner. Don't be a loser like the other, 24 teams that's not contending for the postseason. I said 24. The other 20. No, it is 20. No, it's 20. It's 20 teams. Yeah, it's 20 teams that are not contending for the postseason. So don't be losers like those guys. Well, we're fans of some of those teams. No, you may be a fan, yes, but you're not the one who's on the field. Unless, of course, you are a player who's tuned into the stream. That's unfortunate that you're not making it to the postseason. All right, but yes, there's the sweepstakes. I'll keep you guys briefed as we go. But for individuals in the YouTube chat room, you might want to go over to Hot Mic. All right, I'm going to tweet out to the individuals to come and tune in. And once we finish that, I will engage with you because I know there's been a ton of comments here in the chat rooms. I have not given you guys the attention that you most rightfully deserve. So in a few moments, we will get to that. All right, but let's let the people know to tune in to Hold My Nugget Studios. And Ultra Instinct puts $19.99 on it, says, what's up, Chiseled Adonis? My condolences are with you and the Steelers. Here's a nugget. Carson Wentz is the only QB in NFL history to throw for 4,000 plus yards without any receiver going over 500. That is intriguing. And I'll also tell you this much. How about them Eagles? What I told you. What did I tell you? I said it on the Hold My Nuggets, podcast back in early October. The Eagles would win the division at 9-7, 8-8, or 7-9. The Cowboys would most likely lose that final matchup between the two teams and utterly miss the playoffs. I said this in October, and look how it came to fruition. I may not be right on all my predictions, but damn it, I am right on some of them. But let's let the people know to tune in. $25 Amazon giveaway. Send the individuals the links. The kickoff is about to happen, so you already know, as always, the shout-outs on Hot Mic come first. After the first, and given there's going to be a lot of people in the room today, the first two plays, if you're on Hot Mic, the shout-outs go to you. The next two plays, all of the shout-outs go to you here in YouTube land. So the kickoff is about to happen. The Seahawks will receive the ball. There's the tweet. It is live. The people should see that we are on Hot Mic as we speak. Tyler Lockett back to receive the kick. And there is the kick. It's in the air. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 17 final game of the regular season. NFC West Championship game in CenturyLink Field, where the Seattle Seahawks are hosting the San Francisco 49ers for supremacy in the NFC West. If the 49ers win, they will have the number one seed in all of the NFC. But if they were to lose, they drop to that fifth wild card slot. And the Seattle Seahawks will now shift into that number 3 slot, and they will host the Minnesota Vikings next weekend in the NFC wild card. But they're the people being introduced to come onto the field. Russell Wilson is there to take the snap. Beast mode is on the sidelines, back with Seattle for the first time in 4 years. And here we go. Russell Wilson takes the snap, evades the pass rush a little bit, rolling towards his left. It goes back towards his right, throws the pass out of bounds. There's some laundry on the field, but who cares about that? Obviously, we'll get to that in a little bit. But let's go down the list and shout out the individuals in the building. All right, Swift V, and we're starting on Hot Mic. Swift V, No Days Off 007, Desmond Edmond, Danica Shuck, Carl Lindsay, Hobo Steve, Jeremy Bernard, Sonic Dew, William. Hey, listen? Is that the name? Hey, listen? Hey, listen, in the building, Kitty, Kid Dude, The Token One, Shavang Patel, Netstrike, Chase, and Netstrike can attest to you, the sweepstakes, because Netstrike was one of the individuals who won the first Amazon gift card. I should say the second. It was 2 on 1 string. All right, Greg Mooney, Israel, Packer Nation, Paula Stewart, and on 1st and 10, following the penalty, Russell Wilson play action fake, dumps the football off, and his man is absolutely railed. I believe that could possibly be... who is that? I cannot see the last name. I feel like I know the person's name, but I'm not going to say anything to make myself seem as if I'm kind of a little bit stupid. But we ain't talking about that right now. All right? Tyler Costello in the building. Token One. The Ultimate Oreo. JJ NWS Ghost. Emiliano in the building. Darkrai. Evans, Josh, Candace Leach as always, Xavier, Creeper Killer, R, Dom, Brandon, Brian Santiago, that is, Reggie 96, Soul and Music 88, Elijah Thomas, Daniel Jacobs, Desmond Edmond, Charles, Elliot Jenkins, William, Nate Smith, Token One. That's been 2 plays. Let's go to you 2. Damon Gibson, Official Jumpman 24. Better than late than broke. Donnie 6765. T-Mobile in the building. I don't use your phone service, but damn it, T-Mobile's in the building. Montajo 267. Showtime King K34437. Junk Destroyer Thomas Russell. Madly Alex. Anthony Pierce. Anthony that's very Italian, I'd assume, or Sicilian maybe. Russell Wilson, 3rd and 9, pass just out of the reach of his man, and they're going to be forced to punt on their opening possession. Brassman in the building, Young Jeezy, Ezekiel, Darius King, Joseph, D-Bell, Andrew Harrington, Gates of Above, Meech Go Crazy, The Cutter, 101, CJP, Operation Spike Helmet. Well, hello, Miles Garrett is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Wayne Hall in the building. Rashawn. Natisha. Kid Dude. I said Kid Dude. Wood Edwards. Everybody in the house for the NFC West championship game. The punt is fielded at the 15-yard line. Failure of Wiggles. Only pickup of 6 yards. And that is where San Francisco will take the field. And here comes porn star Jimmy G. I'm a fan of these jerseys. It resembles the 1994 49ers jersey. And when the 75th anniversary of the NFL, I believe, in that particular year, where they actually did go on to win the Super Bowl. One of my favorite 49ers jerseys. I absolutely love that one. The 49ers currently sitting at the 1 seed, although the Packers and Saints did win earlier today. If they are able to walk away with the W, that being the 49ers, they will have the number 1 seed, and the Saints would have to host in the wild card against the Minnesota Vikings. But here we go. Handoff to Tevin Coleman. First play of the game for the 49ers from scrimmage, at least offensively. Gain of 2. And ladies and gentlemen, we're live on YouTube, also on the Hot Mic app. First and foremost on YouTube, we got over 150 watching. Let's get those likes up to 100. We've only sitting at 50. Let's get that number a little bit higher, all right? If you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor, download the Hot Mic app. Here are the links in the description. But if you're too lazy to go there, let me write it in the chat room for you. Use the promo code Adonis. Get the app on your phone, and you can enter the $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. We are giving away a gift card at the conclusion of every single quarter. How do you enter? You go into the Hot Mic app, you follow the Chiseled Adonis, you tweet out from the Hot Mic app, and then you are entered into the sweepstakes. As porn star Jimmy G is participating in the Brazzers, participating in the Naughty America, participating in the I'm forgetting another one of those companies, Evil Angel Challenge, as he's rammed from behind and he's sacked on the play. Big man Jefferson is able to get enough penetration to bring porn star Jimmy G down. And Kiara Mia is sitting at her house watching, like I remember those days in the offseason when Jimmy G did that to me. We've got 114 in the building. If you have not already, hit the follow button in Hold My Nugget Studios. Do me a favor and do so. and you can sync me to your television. The buttons are right there for you. Simply sync it so you can listen to me in real time. As there's a flag on the field, Jimmy G throws it into the floor. 12:19 left to play in the first quarter. Scoreless game in the NFC West Championship. Juan in the house. Lavana Wright in the house. Jerry Cole, Jerry with a G, in the building. Robs to see well. Gulami? Is that how pronounced? Gulumi? I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name. Ronnie Augustin in the house. CJ Hilliard. Chronic XL. Steelers 75 has come. Ladies and gentlemen, Pittsburgh Steelers lost today. Am I hurt? Not really. I'm already over it. All right, it only takes me about 27 minutes to get over a loss. All right, porn star Jimmy G, pass over the middle. Pass is caught by George Kittle. You talk about a grown man, top 3 tight end in the league. He signals out to AEW. Tells Pentagon Jr., are you watching? Because I've got zero fear. I'd love to say it in Spanish, but I know for a fact I'm going to butcher it, so we're not fixing to do that for our Latino Hispanic viewers. And also Latinas. We can't forget about the sexy mamacitas, the Latinas. But there's the first down for the San Francisco 49ers. Great hands, great extension, great catch for George McGriddle Kittle, who's always in McDonald's. First down for the 49ers. Ball at the 35-yard line, empty formation. Jimmy G looking towards his left, got his man. That's Emmanuel Sanders. Thank the Lord for getting him out of Denver. Pickup of 8. David Morslander is in the building. Josh in the house. Tanvir in the building. Creeper Killer, how's it going? Now I'm going to get to these questions in just a little bit, but once again, we are giving away a $25 Amazon gift card at the conclusion of every single quarter. So if you'd like to enter, is one of the reasons why I'm leaving the YouTube chat open. If you would like to enter, go over to Hot Mic, and then you can enter there. All you got to do is, go and get on Hot Mic, download the app, follow the Chiseled Adonis, tweet out from the Hot Mic app. All of the information about the tweet will pop up immediately, and you'll be entered into the sweepstakes to possibly win yourself a little gift card. As Emmanuel Sanders picks up the first down for the San Francisco 49ers. And look at the manipulation of, I believe, that was Bobby Wagner, who was in coverage. And simply Emmanuel Sanders got behind him, found a hole, and porn star Jimmy G knows what to do with holes and moves the chains. Was porn star Jimmy G actually a porn star? No, he slept with one. That's why it's porn star Jimmy G. There's the toss out to Raheem Mostert. Does pick up a first down and a little bit more. 16 yards for the 49ers. Who in the earlier matchup between the 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks, we saw Seattle walk into San Francisco, Santa Clara, San Jose, Levi Stadium, and walk away with the W. They are in one of those locations, but I know for a fact it is Levi Stadium. They don't allow Brett Favre inside there. Why? Because he's sponsored by real, comfortable jeans. Jermaine L. Harris in the house. And we've got 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. There's the handoff from Jimmy G to, I believe that is Raheem Mostert, gain of 1. And this 49ers defense, this is running back by commit, or I should say the 49ers offense running back by committee. We've seen Matt Breida, we've seen Tevin Coleman, we've seen Raheem Mostert, hell, we've seen Richie James Jr., all these guys coming out of the backfield. Not Richie James Jr., there's a different James Jr., whatever the case was. All these guys getting carries left and right, and they've been able to make it happen. On a day where the Baltimore Ravens actually made history earlier today, where they became the first team, or I should say they broke the NFL record for the most rushing yards in a season. I think they've eclipsed well over 3,200 yards. So hell of a job by those guys. As porn star Jimmy G's going to be sacked, I believe that's Trey Flowers. Indeed it is. Hell of a play. And they're dancing in CenturyLink Field where everybody's buzzing out there. Might have just pushed them out of field goal range. We'll have to see where they'll spot the football. Mike Hunt in the building, and what is he saying? Mike Hunt, Mike Hunt, Mike Hunt, Mike Hunt, Mike Hunt. That is exactly what he's saying. He's making a punt on his name. I see what you're doing there, Mike. I see what you're doing there. There's a hunt. There's a Mike who hunts in the building. Pope Bob Man is in the building. Bob Bumman, that is. Sorry for butchering your name. 3rd and 18. There's the pass to George McGriddle-Kittle. Where does he get to? The 28-yard line. And it's time to do a little bit of math, because if you're at the 28 and you're bringing out Robbie Gould, how far will the field goal be? You waited too long. It's going to be about 44. I lied. 46. Either a 46 or 45-yard field goal. And it's pardon me, it's a 47. Who's the dummy? I'm the dummy. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at an idiot on the screen. That is me. There's nobody else who's here. And there is the spot. There's the kick. It's up. They say the ball speed was 67 miles per hour. The apex was 39 feet. It was good from 55, but they only needed 47. As the San Francisco 49ers take a 3-0 lead over the Seattle Seahawks, and it's time to get rid of this 0. And you already know what's coming. The regular size 3, because it's not a big-ass 3. I would have loved to go find a big-ass 3, but unfortunately, Berlin didn't have enough time to go and do that. So hashtag regular-ass 3, weak-ass 3 on the side of the San Francisco 49ers. But bam, let's get that in the corner over there. Bam, there's a 3. Simply slide it down because it already knew where it wanted to be. There it is right there. 3 points for the San Francisco 49ers, taking the early lead over the Seattle Seahawks in the battle for the NFC West. Hashtag hold my hot mic. Hashtag weak ass 3. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already tuned into the Hot Mic app, do me a favor. It is one of the hottest apps on the App Store, hottest apps on the Play Store, hottest apps on the internet as we speak. So what you want to do is go over to the Hot Mic app, or I should say go to the Play Store, go to the App Store, download the Hot Mic app. You just type in HOT. What you type in? MIC. You go and you're going to find it. INC. It's going to be on your app. Once you get it on your phone, it's going to be on your app. It's going to be on the App Store, on the Play Store. You get it on your phone. Use the promo code Adonis, because invite only. Once you get it on your phone, you'll feel as if you're in an amalgam of exclusivity, because there's people who cannot be invited because they don't got the promo codes. So you get the app on your phone. You follow the Chiseled Adonis. You go into the chat room, you tweet from the bottom left corner, you're entered into the sweepstakes, and you can possibly win a $25 Amazon gift card. And ladies and gentlemen, Jameis Winston has thrown over 30 INTs this season. And the last one, just like the first one of his career, a pick 6 to lose the game and win for Atlanta. Wayne Hall says, do you think Big Ben should retire in 2020 instead of coming back? Absolutely not. I think the brother should come back. Half of that is because I'm a desperate Pittsburgh Steelers fan. The second half is because the brother said he wants to come back. Damon Gibson says, Jameis said after the game that if he would cut the turnovers in half, he'd be the best QB. What do I think about it? I absolutely agree. I've said this on the record constant time. Now, best QB, probably not, but one of the best, absolutely. Jameis Winston is of the 8 games that they lost this season. 9 games, maybe. 9 games that they lost this season. Jameis has lost them about 6 games. However, of their 7 wins, Jameis has won them about 5 games. And I've constantly said it. San Francisco opening week. The game in London against Carolina. Last week against Houston. This week against Atlanta. The game that they played against Tennessee. That's just 5 off the top of my head. Jameis has been the reason as to why they lost. If he cuts his turnovers in half, the Buccaneers, not only are they in the playoffs, they mess around and well, then again, yeah, they're in the playoffs, because you just go from 7 to probably about you'd go to 12. So, as a matter of fact, yeah, you'd be contending for a first round bye. Well, given now that both teams, they got 3 losses, so probably not. But the Buccaneers would be a playoff team if Jameis did not throw as many INTs. But at the same time, the Buccaneers would be probably trying to tank for Chase Young if Jameis Winston wasn't a quarterback. As there's the play action fake 2 beast mode, who's back on the field. Russell Wilson throws the football away. Is it going to reach the stands? No, it's not. But Kevin Michael Von Magnum puts 20 on it. Says, shame that your Steelers couldn't get it done this season. As a Titans fan, I will not pile on, but I will ask if Mariota would be worth a look this off season, even with Big Ben wanting to come back next year. I'll tell you this much. No. For Pittsburgh, no. I would not want Mariota anywhere near Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh, what they need, especially for the offense that they're going to run, it's not going to fit Mariota's play style. It's not going to fit Mariota's play style. Somebody like a Teddy Bridgewater would fit right in. A quarterback that I would bend my offense for, if I'm able to get on my team, Cam Newton. And I'll tell you that simply because I think he'll fit into the offense. And if Fickner wants to change the offense a bit around to fit, the style of Cam Newton, I think it would work magnificently in Pittsburgh. You have a defense, a running game when people are healthy, and, a decent offensive line for the most part, underplayed this season. But I think Cam would be another person that I wouldn't mind seeing in Pittsburgh if it's not Big Ben. 3rd and 8 for the Seattle Seahawks. What's going on, Soulless Blaze? Wilson's pass is caught at the sideline. Hell of a catch by DK Metcalf. And Donkey Kong Metcalf keeps the chains moving and says, we will not punt. I want to see a handoff to Beast Mode. Last time I saw this man in a Seattle uniform, I was in college. Not me, but DK Metcalf. I had already left at that point. I graduated. There's the handoff to Homer Simpson, and he's going nowhere. Gain of about 2. Not the actual Homer Simpson, because if that was the real Homer Simpson and he's out there all yellow like, one would have to wonder if he has hepatitis. Robert, is it pronounced Saylor is his last name? Whatever the case is, the defensive coordinator for the 49ers, or as I like to call him, Angry Jason Taylor. 2nd and 8 for the San Francisco 49ers. For the 49ers. For the Seattle Seahawks, from the 39-yard line. There's the handoff to Beast Mode. This man left his feet. Pick-up of about 5, setting up a 3rd and short situation. And can you hear the crowd? Do a little bit of a Hulk Hogan. Put your hand to your ear. Can you hear it? Because the game on Hot Mic is synced with your game sounds. So you're hearing the crowd. You hear the elation. You hear people going crazy. Brian Bosworth is in the house. He's looking over his shoulder for Bo Jackson. He's not trying to get run over again. 1988. Whatever the case may be. 3rd and 3 for the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson coming to the field. Well, he was already on the field. Motion man is Tyler Lockett. Will Russell Wilson be headed to Jared to buy some jewelry? Pass broken up by Witherspoon, not John, because he's a little bit too busy. Too busy being dead. Rest in peace, brother. I don't want to do that. It's too soon. But 4th and 3, and what we're going to see, a punt unit come out and punt it for the Seattle Seahawks. Austin in the building says Jameis Winston is literally the equivalent of chocolate chip cookie that is a raisin cookie in disguise. I see what you did there. That reminds me, I have a cookie right to my left that has raisins that's been here for 4 days. It's rather stale now, but I'm going to dip it in some milk and consume it at halftime. Hashtag consume a cookie at halftime. Wait a minute. You know what? Now that I think about that, that can be taken sexually. We're not going to hashtag that. You little freaks, somebody's already started. But we ain't doing that right now. Under 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. 3-0 lead in favor of the 49ers. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hot Mic app. If you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor. Download the Hot Mic app. I don't know how many times I got to keep saying Hot Mic app, Hot Mic app, Hot Mic app. Say it 5 times straight. I'm not going to do it because I want to get a tongue twister. I like the saliva in my mouth. I don't want to have a situation where I'm void of, liquids. Then I'm going to have to reach over and drink all of my water bottles. Last time we went live on Christmas, I drank about 7 water bottles in 2 hours sitting. That's ridiculous. Do you know how long I had to pee? I urinated about 71% of the water in my body. But that's stupid, Adonis. Ain't your water inside of your body? You have 71% of water, so you peed out all the fluids? No, if I did that, I'd be dead. Do you want me to be out here looking like a damn zombie who's void of blood, void of liquid? What are we talking about? We're talking about the Hot Mic app, and you need to download it and get it on your phone. All right, use the promo code Adonis. It's absolutely free. Damn it, you damn freaks in the chat room. Hashtag consume a cookie at half. What's the problem with you? We're not getting this hashtag off the floor. But if you do it, hashtag hold my hot mic, hashtag big ass 3. I should say weak ass 3. Hashtag NFC West Championship. Hashtag Chiseled Adonis live on the Hot Mic app. Hold my Hot Mic. What you want to do if you want to enter this $25 Amazon gift card giveaway, what you got to do is download the Hot Mic app, follow the Chiseled Adonis, tweet out from the Hot Mic app, directly from the app, because the option is there. Get it to where you are immediately put into a sweepstakes to win yourself a little bit of money. So if you're tuned in on YouTube, because we've got a 162 in the building, all right, and we need to get to 100 likes. We're currently sitting at 93. This is atrocious. Let's get up to 100. But if you have not already, download the Hot Mic app. Win yourself an opportunity to get a Amazon gift card. Soulless Blaze says, Adonis, do you think Eli will go down as one of the great QBs of football? No. Eli will go down as one of the most clutch performers in the playoffs. Eli will go down as the quarterback who prevented an undefeated season. Eli will go down as the only Giants quarterback since the 1920s to win New York 2 Super Bowl titles. So I should say 2 championships. But what about Phil Simms? He's got 2 rings. Jeff Hostetler started in Super Bowl 25. All right, but nonetheless, here are the San Francisco 49ers from the 6-yard line. Hand off to, I believe that is Tevin Coleman, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. Gain of nada, gain of 0, gain of zilch. But Eli Manning most likely will. What the hell was that? Did you see Rasheem Green? Did you see Rasheem Green? What kind of introduction face? This man, the back of the man's head looked long as hell. It was long as the day is on a Monday. Good Lord. I might have to go and add that to the commentary tomorrow. Did you see how long his head was? You kidding me? Back of his head looked like the thumb. That's crazy. What's wrong with him? Deformities, deformities. 2nd and 10 from the 6-yard line. Jimmy G handoff once again. I believe that was Tevin Coleman. Pickup of 5 yards. Damon Gibson says, should no pull-out Poppy, Phillip Now Rivers be in the Hall of Fame? I'll tell you this much. Statistically, Phillip Rivers should be in the Hall of Fame. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna make it. I think he should be. And I'm the same guy who says Eli Manning shouldn't be. But Phillip Rivers is borderline because his lack of playoff success. And this year is really going to haunt him. Because this is what people are going to remember him by. Because when you think about Phillip Rivers, you don't think about the man's wins. You think about his losses. And that's the problem. And now we're in a day and age where statistics and statisticians are now hold precedent over other people, and a bunch of other things have to be taken into account rather than your impact on the field. I think Phillip Rivers will definitely get snubbed. And the way I look at it is, if Eli's a Hall of Famer, Rivers is a Hall of Famer. But if Rivers is a Hall of Famer, Eli's a Hall of Famer. That's the downside. And Eli's got 2 championships, but that's literally the only thing that makes Eli Manning a Hall of Famer, not his numbers. Because Eli Manning was the same guy who can win you a game and lose you a game. Realistically speaking, Jameis Winston is Eli Manning right now. Without the Super Bowl rings. But we ain't talking about that right now, of course. We ain't talking about that. But Eli's got the ice in his veins. You don't remember how much comebacks he's made? I remember. But we ain't talking about that right now. And there's an injury on the field. I believe that is Trey Flowers, who is down. Dreadlock Powers is not aiding him in his health. The Ultimate Oreo says Jameis is a Hall of Famer. No. Stacks G says, I can't wait for the commentary, fellas. It's gonna make it makes my Sunday night or Monday morning pause. Well, stay tuned for the commentary tomorrow at 5. This time around, I'm not gonna do I'm gonna release it at 5 and then I'll release it at 7. I've already got 24 minutes of the commentary done. It's sitting right in front of me. I have everything saved and backed up, so there's no way that my computer can mess around and lose the files. I only have to add this game and the last remaining 5 minutes of about 3 different games. I think the conclusion of the Giants and Eagles, the conclusion of the Cowboys and Redskins, the conclusion of the Ravens and Steelers, the conclusion of Tennessee and Houston, the conclusion of Oakland and Denver. I think did I get? Oh, also the Rams and Cardinals. But everything from the 1 o'clock games, done. I have to call Tom Brady's incomplete pass, so I guess it's not done. Tom Brady's incomplete pass and Jameis Winston's overtime interception, those are the only two. The probably what's going to be omitted will be field goal kicker misses, because I know Matt Gay missed a ton of kicks, and I was thinking about going off on him, but I think I'll just save it. Game-winning field goal situation, that'll be the one kicker joke. I'll tell you that right now. So if you don't remember, and you wonder, oh, where's Nick Folk? Where's those other guys? You're going to see it at the conclusion. Brandon says Brandon Jacobs should be in the Hall of Fame. All right, do me a favor. Go into the bathroom, right? Turn on the lights, because it's dark outside now. It's the evening, so I'm not too sure if you're going to be able to see. But then again, if you're on the West Coast, it's about 5:49. I would assume the sun is somewhat setting, so you probably got some daylight inside. So go into a dark room that happens to have a mirror. Turn on the lights to illuminate the room. Look into the mirror. When you see your reflection, I need you to slap what you see. Brandon Jacobs, Hall of Fame. You out of your mind? CJP says, where do I think Rivers will go next year? I heard he wants to play for a new team. If in the event that he does, perhaps Chicago is a landing spot, although I'd rather Cam Newton go there. Because Phillip Rivers isn't fixing to go somewhere and be a backup. Phillip Rivers is trying to go somewhere and start. Cincinnati would not be favorable, because Phillip Rivers most likely will want to go to somewhere where he can contend. But we'll get to that in a little bit. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. There's the pitch to Tevin Coleman. Pickup of 2 yards. The man got hit and went backward by Reed and Kendricks. But regarding Phillip Rivers, I would say Chicago is a landing spot. I would hope Denver just runs the gambit with Drew Lock, but who knows? They've been a revolving door at quarterback. I do not foresee Oakland moving on from Derek Carr, so I think they're set in the NFC West. If we look at the South, Tennessee will roll with Tannehill. It is a play action fake from porn star Jimmy G. Connects with the most Debo of Samuels. He's got a block from I think that was is it Dwitty? Is that his last name? Dwelly, pardon me. But hell of a big play by the most Debo of Samuel. There was an individual who reached out to me on Twitter, said, "Oh, why you say Samuels?" Because I like to make it plural. Because if you just say the most Debo of Samuel, it's singular, and that would only signify there's only one Samuel. You say the most Debo of Samuels, now that makes him stick out, like bird poop on a black shoe. But yeah, Phillip Rivers, I would say most likely if I was him, Chicago is number one destination for him. There's a play action fake. Jimmy G rolling towards his left. He's got George McGriddle Kittle moving the chains. I would believe he's moving the chains there. Indeed he is. Another first down. And the happiest man in the NFL, that being George Kittle, moving those chains. Creep Killer, it says Rivers to Indianapolis. I'll tell you this much. I do not think Indianapolis is going to give up on Jacoby Brissett just yet. I think they're going to roll with Brissett for one more year. Because to be quite honest with you, up until about week 12, Brissett was balling. He was playing very, very good football. And then the entirety of the Colts collapsed. There's a handoff to Raheem Mostert. Pickup of 6 yards. A minute left to play. And ladies and gentlemen, we're live on the Hot Mic app. Also on YouTube as well. We've got 178 in the building on YouTube. We've eclipsed 100 likes. But listen, let me tell you something, all right? If you want to enter a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway, what you got to do is download the Hot Mic app. You got to utilize the promo code Adonis, all right? Then you're going to have the Hot Mic app on your phone. You're going to be logged in to the Hot Mic app. Then you follow the Chiseled Adonis. You go into the chat room. You can greet the lovely people who we have inside the building. And Wesley Lowe has now entered the building. You click the tweet button. Let the people on your Twitter feed know that you tuned in to the Hot Mic stream, and then you'll be entered into a secret sweepstakes, not really so secret, for a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. As the most Debo of Samuel, spin move, Beyblade, let it rip. Our feet did not go out of bounds. I'm not participating in the Whitney Houston challenge. My feet and my body will not touch against something white when I'm not supposed to have it, happen on an 8-play, 94-yard, 4-minute, 32-second touchdown drive for the San Francisco 50-1ers. What a play. End around reverse. Playing a little bit of Madden. Juszczyk is a lead blocker. Emmanuel Sanders doing his job. Griffin cannot get the job done. The most Debo of Samuel with the spin move. Did his feet go out of bounds? No, I do not think he did. You can see a little bit of green in betwixt the cleat and the sideline. Just enough to get into the end zone. But we're going to have this reviewed. Or is it confirmed? Because I do not see Robbie Gould on the field. They got the camera on Pete Carroll. There's the officials. Hands in the air. They're not doing any sort of, Little Kim. They're not putting lighters up. They're putting their hands up to say, we've got to review the play to see exactly what it is that transpired. And Paul Lawrence has turned into Alex Jones and says, God damn you, Seattle. Damn you, Seattle. Andy, says, what are my thoughts on Joe Burrow? I'll tell you this much. Joe Burrow absolutely murdered OU this past weekend. And let me tell you something about college football. I'm happy you brought that up because a lot of people have been asking, am I doing college football commentary? Yes, I am. All of that will be taken care of throughout this week. So all of the bowls, because as far as my estimation is the last game that remains is the national championship next week. So all of the bowl games should be at conclusion. So all of the top 10 teams, I am doing every single one of their bowls. Are they going to get individual videos? Probably not. I'm not going to do one individual video for every single one. But for the college football playoff, yes. And the other ones might just, be put together in one huge video. But it's going to take a lot to do those college games because, I don't know the players' names. But then again, I'll just go back to my roots and it'll just be commentary with a twist. I guess that's the easiest way to get through it. So, yes, you will be getting college football commentary. But, yes, Joe Burrow, I'll say this much. If he goes to Cincinnati, we're going to be calling him a bust because A.J. Green is on his way out. Joe Mixon got to get paid, but if he has an option to want to leave, he will leave. If they don't throw this man the money immediately, he's going to go test free agency. Tyler Eifert is still there, but he's on the decline. He can't stay healthy. CJ Uzomah is good, but Cincinnati doesn't have the pieces. So they're going to bring in somebody like a Joe Burrow and expect this man to pull them out of the ashes. He'll play decent. But because he doesn't have the pieces around him, not to say that he's going to be a bust, because I don't believe he'll be a bust. He'll be in a situation that will set him up to look as if he's a bust, i.e. Josh Rosen. If you're in a terrible situation, you always get screwed over. That's the problem with having such a high draft pick, but you don't fix things. There's a difference between the Arizona team this year and the Arizona team last year. Arizona team last year was decimated by injuries. So it made Josh Rosen seem as if this man is garbage because what happened this year? Kyler Murray excelled, and Kyler Murray played very good football. So you looked and said, oh, Josh Rosen must just absolutely suck. Nah, there's a difference. That's how you got to analyze the different sort of, situations. But there's a field goal, or I should say the extra point. It's good. Confirmed is the touchdown. So we got to get rid of the hashtag weak-ass 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting rid of the 3. You know what that means. We got to bring back that 0. Make that 0 just a little bit smaller. Why is that? Because the 0 is about to have a partner. Do you know what the partner for the 0 is going to be? Well, I'll tell you right now. It's about to be a hashtag big-ass-1. Say it as if we're on the radio. And ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned in to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 17 NFC West game highlight commentary. NFC West Championship, where the San Francisco 49ers travel to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And what we're going to see on the screen is a hashtag big-ass-1. Big-ass-1 coming to your screen. There it is. Let me put my head into the crevice. Bam. Hashtag big ass 1. Let's get this partnered up with the 0. Put him in a little bit of a relationship. But I don't want to be with the 1. As Tyler Lockett goes out of bounds at the 12. You know, I really could do late night radio. I got the voice for it. 10-0 is the lead. Remember the last time these two teams did battle. We saw the 49ers jump out to an early lead. So by no means should San Francisco 49ers fans, is that lady about to climb on the, what is, oh, there's a window in front of them. These kids are wilding. I thought they were trying to jump off. What's the matter with them? Get those kids away from that class. They're too young. They're malleable. What if they were watching videos of people jumping off of skyscrapers? The youth. Think of the youth. What was it from The Simpsons? Who was the lady? Would somebody please think of the children? As Russell Wilson tries to slide and gets absolutely rocked. But there won't be a flag. Good job by the referees not allowing the flag to come flying out because he was not yet sliding. But that is the conclusion of the first quarter. So what does that mean? We will have our first winner of the $25 Amazon gift card. Shortly, it will be revealed. And you will have to collect $200 when you pass go. That's a lie. You're not collecting $200 when you pass go. $200 of what? $200 of likes? Maybe. But you will be winning that $25 Amazon gift card. Now, if you're tuned in on, YouTube chat room and you did not have an opportunity to enter the sweepstakes, there's good luck. Or I should say there's good news. You can enter at any time because we're giving away a $25 Amazon gift card every single quarter. So what do you have to do? What you got to do is download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis, follow the Chiseled Adonis, you go into the chat room, you click the bottom left-hand side where it says tweet, you tweet out, all the information will be there, and you'll immediately be entered into a sweepstakes to win an Amazon gift card. Andrew and Adamson in the building. Says, thoughts on the future of the Lions. Thoughts on the future of the Lions. First and foremost, I like Kerryon Johnson, so I think they got themselves a running back. He's just got to stay healthy. This was not a healthy season for him. Offensive line needs to be addressed. Matthew Stafford, I believe, will still be the quarterback, and he should be. You have good wide receivers in Marvin Jones, Kenny Golladay, who's emerging. TJ Hawkinson will be a top tight end in the league, mark my words. Offensively, just fix that offensive line, and by the love of God, find a fullback. The Lions are one of those teams that I believe need a fullback. Put a fullback in front of Kerryon Johnson. This man will be a 1,200-yard rusher. I can guarantee you that. Defensively, Darius Slay, not necessarily on the decline. He needs to get healthy. All right, when he's healthy, he's one of the best corners in the league. All right, then get yourself a couple good safeties. Fix the linebacking core. Get a defensive lineman outside of, I believe it's Trey Flowers on the D-line. Get a D-line that can generate a pass rush by themselves. Just fix your offensive line, fix your defense. That's what it is. All right? And ladies and gentlemen, it is time to announce the winner of the first $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. Drum roll emojis, please. I'd make the sound, but I don't want to sound so terrible. I'm lying. Let me see the drums. There it is, Desmond Edmond. Get it started. Get it started. Get it started. Drum roll, please. And the winner of the first $25 Amazon gift card is Jason B. Jason B, you have won the first Amazon gift card. Shout out to you. You have won it. At Rooftop Voter 76, you have won the first Amazon gift card of the day. Shout out to Jason B. Congratulations. You have won. Or as a pop-up would say, whenever you click on a link that you shouldn't have clicked on your computer, congratulations, you've won. Congratulations, you've won. Congratulations, you've won. And Jason, you are the winner. Claps around. Congratulations to Jason. And ladies and gentlemen, you got 3 other opportunities for you to win. So what you got to do is download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis, get it on your phone, and you will be entered into the sweepstakes by tweeting out from the Hot Mic app that you are tuned into the stream. That is how you enter. Congratulations to Jason B. My people will contact you, and you will collect your prize. First and 10, there is Homer Simpson with the carry. Good Lord, what a collision. Pickup of about 9. What a play. Brandon says they need to feed Lynch. Well, Lynch just came back, so I expect him to get limited snaps. But I'll tell you this much. When he does get those big-time snaps, or I should say, whenever he does get the ball in his hand, he just needs to make the most of it. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, we have forgot to do our predictions. Let's put in the chat room right now. Who do you think will win? And more importantly, what do you think the final score will be? I still am rolling with Seattle. I believe Seattle will win this game. Now, the score is an interesting one. Because last time, they scored kind of high. So, this time around, I'm going to say 27. 27-23. Seattle wins. That is my prediction. Steelers 75 says Seahawks 52-49. Good Lord. Danica Shuck says 34-10 Niners. Wesley Lowe says 34-27 San Francisco. Russell Wilson says, I need help. Help me. Oh my God. As he's sacked, as Bulker gets to him and takes him down. And the El Capitan says, I'm the El Champion of the NFC West. As they bring down Russell Wilson. And look at the blocking. Or I should say the lack thereof. Just disregards the right tackle. Tells this man, you need to hit the weight room. You cannot stop me. And more importantly, you saw 3 49ers breathing down the neck of Russell Wilson. The man had no protection whatsoever. Don't buy condoms bought, or I should say sponsored by Seattle. They're not going to protect you. As James goes nowhere, and he's going to be stopped at the 30, but there's laundry on the field. Darian Freeman says, hey, I'm Did you call me Desmond Edmonds? Sorry if I misspelled your name. Oh, I think you're speaking to somebody else. Okay, that makes sense. Marcus says Niners 30-27. Rashawn says going to be 27-24 Niners if Seattle don't feed Lynch. Zay Hughes says 34-27 Seahawks. Shavank Patel says 31-27 Seattle. King Ice, Seattle 30-26. Linwood Edwards, 49ers 28-17. Charles, 24-17. But who's winning, Charles? Who's winning? Josh, 49ers 27-24. Amar Singh, Seahawks 24-20. Elijah Thomas, Niners 31-24. Richard Machude says 49ers 27-24. Marcus says, Adonis, do you think the Saints going to finally get back to the Super Bowl, or will they fall short again? I believe it'll be either New Orleans or Green Bay who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. And I ain't even going to lie to you, I've been leaning more towards New Orleans. I said New Orleans was going to go to the Super Bowl the last 2 years, but they found a way to get screwed out of both of those. The first one, Marcus Williams. The second one, the referees. Taji Burns says 35-28 Seattle. CJP says, I'm going to stick with the Niners 27-20. Manuel says Seattle 30-28. Jake Jensen says Seahawks 45-10. Joseph says San Fran 27-20. TJ 0991 says 49ers 27-23. Future Trunks Says 49ers 45-46. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it appears the score is going to be 45-26. Why? Future Trunks is in the building. Future Trunks is in the name Future. He's from the future. If he's coming back with bad intel, this is not the Future Trunks, unless I'm being hoodwinked over here. Ladies and gentlemen, Future Trunks has said the game is going to end 45-26 in favor of the 49ers. So if you want to go lean with Future Trunks, now's the time to make that same prediction. Future Trunks is from the future. He's not back from the future. That's a lie. He is back from the future because he wouldn't be in the present time if he's not back from the future. So Future Trunks has said it's going to be 46-25. Pardon me, 45-26. Danica says, we will manage the necrophilia cam. Indeed you will. And here is a marshmallow. Yum. R says 49ers 49-14. Ezekiel says 49ers 30-14. From what I've seen, it's a bit even for the most part. Although I cannot lie, I did hear a little bit more of 49ers. Whatever the case may be, the most Debo of Samuel with the catch from porn star Jimmy G. And you know what? I like this Samuel kid, man. This guy doesn't run out of bounds. He likes to impose his will. He likes to try to showcase his elusiveness. Always wants to fight for extra yards, which I love about players. But as always, there's a time and a place. Juju Smith-Schuster. You've got to know the situation that you are in. If there's times in which you have timeouts, you have momentum, you don't need to continue to fight for more yards, you have to make that game time decision, or I should say business decision, to prevent yourself from your old habits. As Lone Revolver puts 5 on it, says, don't forget Future Trunks is from a different timeline. You're damn right he is. You're damn right. You can never forget. Never forget. Candace says, I'm hungry, heating up leftover pizza. You know, Candace, is this not the second time that you had pizza during the stream? Are you a pizza lover, Candace? Let me know if you're a pizza lover. Because I had some pizza a little bit earlier. In fact, I should say I had pizza yesterday, a breakfast pizza, for the very first time. It was very, very tasty. Rather scrumptious, if I must say so myself. 2nd and 8. Porn star Jimmy G, pass over the middle, wide open George McGriddle Kittle, moving the chains into Seattle territory, where we already see the 49ers with a 10-point lead, and now they're trying to tack on more points. Andrew Penalosa in the building says, I've emerged after yelling, fuck, after the Chiefs got the first round bye. Andrew in the building, and Andrew was the other winner of the first ever Amazon gift card giveaway. So we've got both of the first two winners in the building. Andrew's in the building, Net Strikes in the building, and today's winner, Jason B, is in the building as well. Did I say Jason? I feel like it was Jordan. Indeed, it was Jason. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuned in on YouTube and you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor. Download the Hot Mic app, use a promo code Adonis, and you have an opportunity to enter a sweepstakes for a $25 gift card. Oh, and Emmanuel Sanders is going to be asking himself, what happened to my hands? But you have an opportunity to win yourself a $25 Amazon gift card. Also, I need you guys, if you're tuned in on Hold My Nugget Studios on the Hot Mic app as we speak, we've got well over 100. Do me a favor and hit that follow button if you have not already. Matt Barnes is gaining on me. Steven Jackson is gaining on me. The All the Smoke podcast is gaining on me and trying to usurp me as the #1 top dog on the Hot Mic app. We cannot allow Hold My Nugget Studios to fall and not contain, or I should say, hold that #1 slot. So, go over to the Hot Mic app, follow your boy. 3rd and 1 situation for the 49ers, who have owned this game, I might add. There's not been one single time in which you felt as if, damn, Seattle's making a push offensively. But we've said that countless times for the 49ers. 3rd and 1, Seattle territory at the 37. Or they need to get to the 37. And from what I'm seeing, they've got enough for a 49ers first down. Joseph says, thoughts on Adam Gase being the coach next year for the Jets? The way they closed out the season, I'd say I'd feel very hopeful. I'd feel very hopeful. Because I've said before, and I've gone on the record, the Jets probably win at least 2 to 3 more games had Darnold been healthy. What does that mean? 9-7, 10-6. Wild card. 1st and 10. Porn star Jimmy G takes the snap, throws it right. There's Emmanuel Sanders. Just get down. And he's tackled after a gain of 5, but there was laundry on the field. 7:58 left to play in the first quarter. San Francisco leading 10-0 over the Seattle Seahawks in the NFC Championship battle. If Seattle were to lose this game, they would drop to the 5 seed and travel to go play the Philadelphia Eagles. If the 49ers win, what transpires? They go to the number 1 seed and they wait until 2 weeks to face their opponent in the divisional round. Now, if Seattle were to win, they jump to the number 3 seed, and they would play against Minnesota next weekend. But the 49ers would drop to the 5 seed, and they would be the ones traveling to go to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Bobby Wagner's arms are magnificent, are they not? This man does not skip arm day in the gym. My word. There's a pass over the middle right near Bobby Wagner to George Kittle. And oh, my Lord, that looked like a scary hit. Thank the Lord he was able to avoid helmet-to-helmet collision, because that would have been right on the top of the head as he's able to move the chains. And it seems like the Seahawks defense cannot corral George Kittle. Listen, look at the play. Crossing routes over the middle, and oh, that is entirely on Bobby Wagner. Take a look at Bobby Wagner's feet. Look at Wagner's feet. Sinking and stuck in that one position. He was not moving. He was not, staying on his toes. He was not active dropping into that zone. Hell of a read by Kittle. Hell of a read by Garoppolo. But Wagner's got to play better football there. As a pass is incomplete to Raheem Mostert. He's going back to the huddle. He's going back to the huddle. He's going back to the huddle. What happened to my hands? Damon Gibson says, Bill Cowher or Mike Tomlin? Who would you rather have as your coach? They're both the same. They are both literally the same coach. But who would I rather have? That's a tough one. But I'd probably have to say Bill Cowher or Mike Tomlin. Oh, God. Mike Tomlin won early. Bill Cowher won late. God, that's a tough one. Probably Bill Cowher. I'd have to say probably Bill Cowher. Because Mike Tomlin's a hell of a speaker, but from the emotional standpoint, Bill Cowher, you felt like he was on the field with you. So I think I'll say Bill Cowher, because I felt as if he was kind of more... Not more of a player's coach. Oh, my Lord. The most Deebo Samuel's done lost the football. But he was able to get the football back. Wait a minute. There's only one Seattle Seahawks saying that they have the football. So he's able to get the football back. Good job by the most Deebo of Samuels. And my Lord, that is a gorgeous lady in the background. Take a look at the replay. Griffin absolutely outclassed on that route. There was the hit on Samuel. There's the football move. Ball was loose, and wow, he does get the football right back. You've got to he's got to be the sickest man in America. Flowers has got to be upset with himself. What a shame. Robbie Gould to kick the extra point. There's the flag. Delay of game on the offense. 5:55 left to play in the first half. But yes, I would have to say I'd probably lean towards Bill Cowher. But it's probably like 51. No, not even 51. 50.1%. I'd lean more towards Cowher. 30-yard field goal for the 49ers. There's the kick through the uprights. It's good. 13-0 lead. Get out of here, 0. Come back. Weak ass 3. Bam. 13 is your score. 13-0 in favor of the San Francisco 49ers. Haitian Nate says Titans with Henry will beat the Pats 30-17. We'll get there when we can. JJNW Ghost says 13-0. Ohio State had that same lead on Clemson. Indeed they did. And I'll tell you this much. Last night I was thoroughly impressed by the performance of Clemson. I did not see that coming. I knew they would perform. I knew it would be a close game. And remember, I'm the guy who said I believe Ohio State would win that game. Hell of a performance by Clemson. Talk about gumption. Those guys had, testicular fortitude to fight through what they fought through to get to where they wanted to go. Hell of a job by those guys, man. Hell of a job. Oh, Candace, I had forgotten to look down into the chat when I asked you if you are a pizza person. Yes, indeed, I see it now. You are a pizza lover. Magnificent. And ladies and gentlemen, what is your favorite kind of pizza if you enjoy pizza? Joseph says, thoughts on the Bills' chances in the playoffs. Are they overhyped? No. The Bills are rated they're rated the correct way. Now, this is where things get interesting because they're going on the road as the 5 seed to go take on the Texans. And I'll tell you this much. I'll be honest with you. I think the Bills could pull this off. I think the Bills got a great chance to win in Houston. And because it's very interesting how I feel about Tennessee versus New England, I'll have to wait until probably, Saturday to give my actual, I can't really say give my actual thoughts, but to figure out how I truly do feel. But, man, I'll be honest with you. If I'm Baltimore, if there's a team I don't want to see, Tennessee's playing very well, but I don't think I want to see Buffalo again. I think Buffalo can right their wrongs and beat Baltimore, but they got to get past Houston. And I'll tell you why. When they played against Baltimore the first time, defensively, they did a very good job, in my opinion. Offensively, they just had a couple of, they were a bit rattled. So if Josh Allen is able to sort that out, I believe they can make quite a push. This Buffalo team, hell, this Tennessee team, both these wild card teams. Those guys got a head of steam, man. They can make things happen. William says, I like sausage. Hey, yo, pause. But there's a pizza place I go to in Bayside, New York, where they have these crazy-ass pizza ideas. The cheeseburger pizza is awesome. I'm drooling for that one right now. Interesting. Cheeseburger pizza. Kyle Coughlin says, do you think we'll have a Blair Wall sighting in Seattle tonight? We had a Cody Parkey sighting last week in Chicago. Well, I hope not. Josh Jinks says, do a LSU and Oklahoma highlight. That will be during the week. 5:09 left to play in the first half. Russell Wilson pass over the middle, caught by Hollister. Gain of 4. The Ultimate Oreo says, hey, Chiseled, you want pizza? Check this out. From Domino's, here's my custom. Regular garlic, butter crust, normal cheese, extra barbecue sauce, then pepperoni, Italian sausage, and bacon. Shit is fire. I'll ask you this much. That's a ton of toppings. You got money. Richard Sherman, 35 INTs on his career. The most in the NFL since entering the NFL in 2011. I thought the cap was on the damn bottle. It wasn't. Ooh, Josh Hill has sent me a friend request on Facebook. Is it Josh Hill from the Saints? I doubt it. But there's laundry on the field. Offside on the defense. That being Nick Bosa. Rookie mistakes. Man participating in the D Ford challenge. And he's offsides. Malik asks, who's better, duck or whack-a-mole? Whack-a-mole. Future Trunk says Papa John's, Parmesan cheese, beef steak, cheese bread crust. Chris J says, am I doing the national championship college football commentary? Yes, I am. I'll be going live for the national championship. Also, I'm doing my commentary on it as well. Play action fake Russell Wilson. 4 minutes left to play in the first half. He's got time. He's looking left. He connects with DK Metcalf to move the chains. Pickup of about 14. Zapadek says, does Sherman deserve to be in the Pro Bowl? Yeah. Rashawn saying, I used to get 3 items for $5.99 each. That's it. Interesting. For just $5.99. I have the coupon that I can get $6.99 each, or everybody has a coupon really. $6.99 each for each order. As long as it's like a medium or something like that. Munchie Time says, I was so hyped when the Chiefs got the number 2 seed. Also, thank you, Miami, for upsetting the Pats. Andrew Penalosa says, all this pizza talk is making me want some so badly. You and I both. I started a problem. There's the pitch to Homer Simpson, enough to pick up the first down. That's 10 yards when they needed. Oh, pardon me. That's actually 7 yards when they needed 7. His body may have landed at 10, but he was touchdown at 7. Let's see. We need an A-B compilation for Enough of the Clown, perhaps. And Robert says, will you make a video about the 100 all-time team? I was actually thinking about that. No. Because there's only a few names that I believe that were omitted that probably should have been on the list. But the problem is, who do you take off? I just know for the receivers, T.O. is on my list, and I'm sorry, I'd have to take off Crazy Legs Hirsch, or I'd have to take off Larry Fitzgerald. And to be quite honest with you, it would probably be Larry Fitzgerald. And I understand the man is number 2 in receptions. I understand the man is number 2 in yards. I understand the man is top 10 in receiving touchdowns. But T.O. has to be on the list. For running backs, Adrian Peterson and LaDainian Tomlinson have to be on this list. Who do I take off? Boy. I have to remember who else they put. Was Red Grange who they put on the list? I feel like they put Red Grange on the list. But then again, Red Grange ain't do too much when he's in the NFL. It was all like a mystique from college. Oh boy, that's a tough one. But yeah, I probably wouldn't do a 100 top 100. And for the quarterbacks, Drew Brees got snubbed, and I would put Drew Brees on. However, the issue is, who do you take off? Because you can't take off Sammy Ball. You cannot take off Otto Graham. You cannot take off you can't take off Roger Staubach. You can't take off Johnny Unitas. You can't take off Tom Brady, Dan Marino, John Elway, Peyton Manning. Brett Favre was a god in the 90s. So you cannot take off Brett Favre. But Drew Brees. God, who would you know what? Who can I take off for Drew Brees, man? I don't know who I'd be able to take off for Drew Brees. No, Troy Aikman, hell no. Troy Aikman's not one of the top 10 best quarterbacks of all time. Xavier, you're taking off Sammy Ball? I wouldn't take off Sammy Ball. And John Elway, you can't. You can't. Sammy Ball, when he retired, all of the records that Drew Brees has right now, Sammy Ball had all of those. So you can't take off Sammy Ball. John Elway, it was literally him and Dan Marino, the two greatest of their generations. Elway and Marino were Brady and Manning. What Brady and Manning were to the 2000s, Elway and Marino were that from the 1980s into the 90s, but both without Super Bowl rings until finally Elway won them in 97 and 98. So you can't take Elway off. But, you know, it's all subjective. Everybody has their own opinion on it. So, you know, I can't let mine, you know, my opinion hold precedent over yours. So if you feel like, all right, that's who you take off, then by all means. I just wouldn't. And we're under 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Travis Homer does get the false start, so Travis Homer Simpson, you know what? He is kind of yellow, now that I think about it. You know what? Maybe Homer Simpson, I hope they're calling him Homer Simpson in real life. The more I look at this man, is he wearing makeup? He's kind of yellow. Yeah, he's kind of yellow. He's a Simpson. Either that or he has hepatitis C, but he's kind of yellow. A lot of people talk about Brett Favre's interceptions, but man, Brett Favre could throw 8 interceptions and still win you the game. Brett Favre and Joe Namath were just like that. But Brett Favre was on a whole other level. If you saw Brett Favre in the 90s, there's a reason why he won 3 consecutive MVPs. In a league with Marino, in a league with Elway, in a league with a prime Barry Sanders, in a league with an Emmitt Smith, in a league with Troy Aikman, in a league with a Jerry Rice, in a league with a other beast in the 90s. Other beast in the 90s. There was another beast in the 90s I know I'm omitting right now. I know for a fact I'm omitting this quarterback right now. Hell, Drew Bledsoe was a beast in the 90s too. But all of these guys, you know? So, you cannot discount Brett Favre. If you started watching football in the 2000s, you did not know what Brett Favre was. It's like people who just started watching football during Peyton Manning's last season, you would think this man was washed or he was a bum. Hell, we could look at Adrian Peterson now. There's people who do not know how good AP is. People talking about, yo, Christian McCaffrey over Adrian Peterson. What? Okay. All right. McCaffrey's a beast. If you don't remember what Adrian Peterson was between 2007 and 2014, you better go check your reference. Sean Jackson says Steve Young. You know what? I can't put Steve Young on there. Steve Young was majority a backup for the first 6 years of his career. And once he got the starting job, he was dogging. But he was behind Joe Montana. Oh, and Joe Montana. That was the other quarterback who was on the list. My bad. Completely forgot. Who said Bobby Brister? Man, get Bobby Brister the hell up out of here. Nobody want to see Bobby Brister. No, Malik says, so is Jameis or Brett Favre of this generation? No. Jameis is the Joe Namath of this generation without the ladies, without the swagger, without the conviction, and without the winning. Statistically, that's what he is. But here's the thing. Brett Favre was throwing 40 touchdowns and 20 interceptions, but he was winning 12 games. And he was the reason why they were winning 12 games. Yeah, Reggie White was an absolute beast. Yeah, well, not Ahmad Green at the time. It was Dorsey Levens. But yeah, he was an absolute beast. Yeah, Sterling Shepard was killing people at the wide receiver position. But Brett Favre was that dude. Go back and watch 90s games, man. Brett Favre was a beast. And if you look at the quarterback comparison, Jimmy G is absolutely destroying Russell Wilson from where we sit right now. But this is Russell Wilson, and I will always believe in this man. I believe he's going to go down the field and get them some points here. The Guap says Adrian Peterson is the best running back I've ever seen. You know, I can't even lie to you. I agree. For me, Adrian Peterson is the best pure running back I've ever seen with my own two eyes in my real life. LaDainian Tomlinson, statistically, is the best that I had the opportunity to see. All right, because I didn't get the opportunity to see Barry Sanders. By the time I started watching football, he was on the way out. Or I should say he was out at that point. But pure running backs, Adrian Peterson is rivaled by like Jim Brown and Walter Payton, honestly. Those are probably the only other two. When you talk about pure running backs, those are the only other two, in my opinion. Complete running backs, there's a ton of different guys. But pure running backs, Adrian Peterson was something, boy. Adrian Peterson was something. Jason Anderson says Johnny Unitas. I believe Unitas. Yeah, when Unitas retired, he was. Yeah, Unitas was the greatest of all time when he retired. I mean, 3-time NFL champion. This guy was oh my Lord, he was a beast. Go back and watch that 58 championship game. Matter of fact, what was the championship game that Raymond Berry went absolute off on? I cannot remember. But Raymond Berry, a lot of people were giving flack to the wide receiver list and said they get Raymond Berry the hell off of there. You're out of your mind. Raymond Berry was the original toe tap, the Tony toe tap. He was the original Tony toe tap. This man could contort his body at the size and slowness that he had like no other. 4th and inches. There's beast mode. Oh no, but he's participating in the Frank Costanza challenge. He'd be stopped short, and the San Francisco 49ers stop him. Oh, 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Beast mode could not get the job done. The crowd was roaring. Everybody knew who was going to get the football. It wasn't enough as Joey Bosa makes the stop. He says Ohio State lost yesterday. I'm going to make sure I don't. Take a look at the cuts in my arm. They're deeper than Nicole Brown's cuts from O.J. Simpson. What of a play. What a hell of a play by Nick Bosa and that 49ers defense, as I'm going to consume a little bit of marshmallows. You know, W.Y. Diggy says he would replace Paul Warfield with T.O. You know what? Originally, I said they were wildin'. Originally, when I saw Paul Warfield on the list over Terrell Owens, I said I understand. But, you know what? If there's any receiver I'd probably take off, it would be Warfield. And literally, there's no shame in saying you're the 11th, number that was there. I'd take off Warfield. I'm right there with you. And Warfield was an absolute beast. Good marshmallow. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hot Mic app. Also live in YouTube. Now, we are coming to a close of the second quarter, so if you did not already know that you can join the sweepstakes to win a $25 Amazon gift card. This is how you enter. All right, you download the Hot Mic app, you use the promo code Adonis, you follow the Chiseled Adonis and Hold My Nugget Studios on the Hot Mic app, you enter the current stream of this game. At the bottom left-hand corner, you're going to see a tweet insignia. You're going to click that. Then once you tweet out, you will now be entered into the sweepstakes, and you will be selected at random for the $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. We've already had one winner for the first quarter. We have a new winner at the conclusion of every single quarter. So if you'd like to win yourself just a little bit of money, join the sweepstakes. Brandon says Brandon Jacobs over AP, Eli Manning over Brett Favre, Plaxico Burress over Randy Moss. Yeah, we're not paying Brandon any mind anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, I have snapped. Brandon is in the chat room, but he no longer exists. We cannot see him. Then again, you can, but just pretend that you don't. Wow. Desmond Edmonds said he's calling it infinite Tsukuyomi. You're damn right he is. Robert says, is Jared Allen Culinary Academy a Hall of Famer? Jared Allen is a Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Jared Allen is an absolute beast, and he was a havoc every single season. He's a Hall of Famer bar none. What a hit by KJ Wright. And the ball is down. It's taken into the end zone by Jefferson. It's going to be called an incomplete pass. But Matt Breida got drilled. Absolutely drilled. Put him in basic training. Call on the military. This man just got drilled. What a hit by KJ Wright. Oh my Lord in heaven. What a play. You talk about instincts. This man blew him up. You kidding me? Timeout coming from Seattle. What a play. As Pete Carroll only calling this timeout to get another look. Trying to get, or I should say persuade those referees to give this another look. Matt Breida absolutely blown up. And you know what? People are wondering if this is a fumble here. I would say it's a bang-bang sort of incomplete pass. Because what would signify as the football move here, and more importantly, the fact that they have to go and replay this is going to be the same Al Riveron, three things where it's a clear and obvious, significantly hinders. No, what was it? It was a clear and obvious visual evidence significantly hinders. No, that was regarding the pass interference calls. But this right here, it's an incomplete pass. That's not a fumble. Packer fan in Vegas says, how do you join the sweepstakes? Why, thank you for asking. You are on the Hot Mic app already. So since you're already on the Hot Mic app, you got a leg up of those individuals who did not download the app already. What you're going to do is click the tweet button on the bottom left-hand corner. And once you tweet out to your following that, hey, you're tuned in to the Hold My Nugget Studios. You come and join us. Hashtag Hold My Hot Mic. Everything will pop up the minute that you press tweet. Then you'll be entered into the sweepstakes just like that. And the winner will be at the conclusion of the second quarter. But even if you don't win this time around and you missed out on two, you got two other opportunities. Because at the conclusion of the third quarter, the conclusion of the fourth quarter, we will continue to have winners. And ladies and gentlemen, if you think that you don't have an opportunity to win, just give yourself the chance. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Don't think, well, because there's over 300 people who could possibly go and, try to contend to get themselves the sweepstakes, or I should say win themselves the gift card, that you will not win. Better to put your name in the hat than to not put your name in the hat overall. All right? So give yourself a chance. Damon Gibson says, how do you feel about Martavis Bryant? It's a shame that he can't keep clean during the season / training camp. He's the best deep threat the Steelers have had, in my opinion. Best deep threat as of late. I'll say that much. At least since Mike Wallace. And then before Mike Wallace, probably Cedric Wilson. Not even Cedric Wilson. I don't even think we had one since Plaxico Burress. Yeah, since Plaxico Burress. Then it was probably Mike Wallace. After Mike Wallace, Martavis Bryant. And then now it's James Washington, but we don't have Big Ben to throw those. But for Martavis Bryant, it's the same way I feel about Josh Gordon, the same way I feel about Justin Blackmon. That's a name a lot of people have not heard in a while. Guys who just can't stay away, man. Can't stay away. And in Josh Gordon's case, it wasn't even weed that did him in, but you got to know better. Because you're already walking on a fine line. You can't afford to allow anything to hinder. So it's very disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. Kitchens. Was Freddie Kitchens fired? I'm not sure. We'll find out tomorrow. I think they'll find out on Black Monday. Robert says, what do I think about the future of the Redskins? First and foremost, next year is going to be very interesting at quarterback because Alex Smith may return. Dwayne Haskins is still there. Case Keenum is still there. So you got to figure out what you want to do at quarterback. Darius Geis, I'm not too sure what's going to be happening at the running back position. Is AP going to be the one who returns? Is it going to be Darius Geis who's going to take majority of the load now? Receiver, you got Terry McLaurin, which is great. You got to get him another option. And from the tight end perspective, I definitely believe in the Redskins system, they need a dynamic tight end. Defensively, I like their defensive line. Hopefully they can maintain Ryan Kerrigan. Linebacker, the linebackers, they probably got to bring in a middle linebacker who's assertive. And the secondary, you can't really trade Josh Norman. I think his contract is going to be up at the conclusion of next season. So just ride that one out. But if you can trade him and get him the hell up out of there, do that. Handoff to Matt Breida, gain of 3 yards. There's going to be another timeout from Seattle here. They're not going to call timeout. Wow. Nobody's going to budge. I think this is going to go to the half. I guess Pete Carroll doesn't trust that Seattle defense, man. I guess he doesn't trust that Seattle defense. I can't, you know what? I'm not a fan of this decision here. You're down 13-0. There's, at that time, 30 seconds left. I'm calling timeout. I'm sorry. It's third down. I'm calling timeout. It's 3rd and 8 in that situation. I would not allow it to go to the half. I'm sorry. I wouldn't do it. I trust my defense for one stop. That is unfortunate, man. I'm not a fan of that decision by Pete Carroll. I'm not a fan of that decision by Pete Carroll. Emotions are high. I would not omit. Oh, man, I'm not a fan. And if I'm not mistaken, in the first, we've seen a game where Seattle omitted the last possession and just went into the half. I feel as if I went live during one of those games because this is the 3rd primetime Seattle game. It wasn't against Minnesota. Was it Minnesota? It was either Minnesota or San Francisco the first time. I can't recall. Whatever it is, not really a big fan of that conclusion. Oh, Jay Spark! Jay Spark has returned in the YouTube chat room. I have not seen that name in so long. He's got the insignia of the cool trainer from Pokemon. My word, I have not seen that name in so long. How are you? I'm doing magnificent. I mean, the Steelers are eliminated from playoff contention, but I am doing magnificent. I'm glad that you are here, brother. Welcome back. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, download it. Use the promo code Adonis. Get it on your phone. All right, it's absolutely free. Download it on the family member's phone. Get it on your significant other's phone. Get it on your friend's phone. Whatever the case may be, it's up on the App Store. It's up on the Play Store. And that way you can enter the Amazon gift card sweepstakes give away. $25 Amazon gift card. We've already had a winner for the first quarter, and that reminds me, the second quarter has now concluded. So what does that mean? There is a second winner for the there's a second winner for the sweepstakes. So drum roll emojis, please. Let me see them, because the winner for the second quarter is, there they are. Lamar Sorrell, you have won at the real Sorrell. You have won the second $25 Amazon gift card. Congratulations to you. You have won. So in the first quarter, we had Jason B at Rooftop Voter 76 won the first. The second at the real Sorrell, Lamar Sorrell, has won. So shout out to Lamar. Clap it up in the chat room for Lamar. You have won, much like Lamar Jackson is fixing to win the MVP. But can it be the Super Bowl? Whatever the case may be, good job to Lamar. You are the winner. Jen C. Romero says, what's the promo code? The promo code is Adonis. Just download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis, get it on your phone. And ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in to Hold My Nuggets Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 17 NFC West Championship battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers, where we see the 49ers up 13-0 over the Seattle Seahawks. Now, we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, or I should say just a slight break, because there's not going to really be any commercials. And we will be back for your second half. I will see you momentarily. My apologies. My mic was muted. But we should be all right. I was moving my lips, but you had no clue what I was saying. But as I was saying, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 17 NFC West Championship game highlight commentary between the Seattle Seahawks and 49ers. What is at stake here? The number 1 seed for the 49ers. The number 3 seed for the Seahawks. KJ Wright just deleted George Kittle, I might add. But my apologies, the mic was a bit muted. You guys should hear me now. Put the 1 if you can't hear me. Put the 1 if you can hear me. So I just got to touch on what it was that I was saying. Why was the mic muted? My finger must have pushed it upwards and muted the mic. But you can hear me now. I'm getting paper. No, I'm not. The boy broke. But yeah. Here we are. All right. We should be good now. All right. People can hear me now. All right. I'll get back into my soliloquy in a little bit because I was rambling for probably about like 40 seconds. Then it dawned on me, like, wait a minute. I think I turned my mic off. 3rd and 15. Porn star Jimmy G looking right connects with Tevin Coleman, who turned around very confidently, but he was far away from the first down marker. But this is exactly what's transpiring here, all right? We saw the first half end where San Francisco was in a 3rd and 8 situation. 2 timeouts remain for both teams, okay? Now, we saw Pete Carroll elect to not go and use the timeout on the 3rd down in an effort to get the football back with about 20 seconds left. With Seattle's defense getting a stop, perhaps this could have been for the better. It is all, it'll all be proven on this opening drive. In a game in which we see the return of beast mode, David Moore stays up. He gets outside. He's going to be tackled. Good return to the 38. And Pete Carroll is fired up at 68 years old. 12:53 left to play in the 3rd quarter. 13-0 is the lead for the San Francisco 49ers. Kid Dude says the Browns' next head coach will be Condoleezza Rice. Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. See what you did there. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a sweepstakes at the conclusion of every single quarter. So this is what you got to do. You got to download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis, get it on your phone. All right? iPhones, Androids, Apple Store, Play Store. Get the Hot Mic app on your phone. You can download it absolutely free. Promo code Adonis. Once you are on the app, follow the Chiseled Adonis and Hold My Nugget Studios. Then, once you enter the current stream, that being this stream, you don't need to, well, you kind of want to sync it to your television. All right? But go to the bottom of the chat, click the tweet button, and then you will enter the sweepstakes and you can win a $25 Amazon gift card. JNNWS Ghost says, what were the ones for? My mic was muted, so I had to ask the people if they can hear me. I accidentally muted my own mic. Sound like Flanders. I accidentally, doodly. You know, that's what I was supposed to do during halftime. I was supposed to eat that cookie. Oh, God damn it. I done said it again. We're not doing the hashtag. Forget it. Never happened. Bam. You done forgot all that. Never happened. Random Trainer X says, get the Skittles ready. And ladies and gentlemen, exhausted is an understatement. The brother got inside and went to sleep at like 5 a.m. yesterday. So you talk about fatigued. Good Lord. Last King LJ says, back to the NFL 100. I think Bart Starr was snubbed. You know, I would have loved to say Bart Starr was snubbed, but he played in an era with Johnny Unitas. And although Bart Starr was the winningest quarterback of his generation of when he played, but, man, Unitas set the bar so high, he made it seem like Bart Starr was coasting. Because Lombardi's Packers were absolutely complete. You had a Hall of Famer in Forrest Gregg. You had a Hall of Famer in Jerry Kramer. You had a Hall of Famer in Jim Taylor. You had a Hall of Famer in Paul Hornung. You had a Hall of Famer in Robinson. You had a Hall of Famer in Nitschke. You had a Hall of Famer all over the place. So a lot of times we tend to overlook the importance of star. And I absolutely understand you with saying he got snubbed, but I kind of understand. It's messed up, but I kind of understand. Russell Wilson steps up. He's going to use his legs. Tries to get away from Greenlaw, but he's taken down after a gain of about 4. I got a little concerned on that tackle because Russell Wilson appeared to have been, grabbing at that there shoulder. Oh, they were monitoring Marshawn Lynch's time off. He filmed the commercial. He drove a pace car at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. That's a weird-looking photo. Served tequila shots at the Raiders' final home game. And here he is on the sideline for the Seattle Seahawks. He probably did not foresee this situation ever happening. Damon Gibson says, Coach Clapp's contract has expired. Should Jerry Jones re-sign? Hell no. Don't even finish that sentence. Hell no. That is the end of the 9 years of Jason Garrett. What a sweep. What a sweep by Nick Bosa. Hell of a play. Russell Wilson's trying to tell him hell of a play, but Nick Bosa will not have any of it. Did you see the swipe of that right arm? Let us get a replay, please. Look at Nick Bosa hauling ass. Gets outside. Look at the speed here. Look at the swipe. Look at the swipe. I got you now, SpongeBob. Why, Lord. The man used arm sweep as a leg sweep. Wow. What a play. Nick Bosa, man. Those Bosa boys are some. There's a handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Oh, my Lord, he's got the edge. Pickup of about 7. I thought he was going to lower the shoulder there. He did not. Big time play for Marshawn Lynch. His first breakout play of the game. Hell of a block from Metcalf. Look at the tray on the outside, and there's the one-on-one with Sherman. And he says, Sherman, I respect you. I ain't fixing to load a shoulder on you, brother. I know how much that Achilles injury hurt a couple years back. I'm not going to lower the shoulder. We both got dreadlocks. We brothers. Marshawn Lynch, oh, he's in the open field. He's going to carry it inside the 20. Can you hear the the enthusiasm in my voice? My Lord. He is moving the football, and this is the Marshawn Lynch that the 49ers would have feared. Or I should say they're currently fearing. Look at the hole that he gets here. Look at the size of that. And he runs right through it. And I'm not sure why Marshawn Lynch is cutting. I'm going to be quite honest with you. That's how you know he's not quote-unquote in game shape. Because if this was the younger Marshawn Lynch, he ain't moving his feet. He's not chopping. This man will lower that doggone shoulder. Emiliano Lugo says, eat that damn cookie. Damn it, you're right. After this Seattle score, I'm fixing to go eat that cookie. And Russell Wilson going to the end zone. Touchdown. It's caught by David Moore. That's going to be a score. But there's laundry on the field. Amstead on the ground. Finger in the air. Witherspoon says there must be a flag. There's a holding. It's on the offense. The touchdown is coming back. Russell Wilson stepped up in the pocket, and he thought he had a man, but Mike Iupati said, no, not today. I'm going to hold on to somebody. And that's coming back. Look at that left guard. Oh my Lord, try to give this man a Sicilian necktie. As a pass went into the end zone, it was caught as Witherspoon was absolutely beat. Flat-footed. Moore with a sensational catch, gets the foot down, got a knee as well, but Mike Iupati with the Sicilian necktie working for the Italian mob could not stop himself from holding. And Russell Wilson is upset. He told Mike Iupati in the huddle, you got to do your 1-2 step. And Iupati looked back at him and said, hey, man, stop plugging your wife's work. 1st and 20. There's a handoff to Travis Homer Simpson. And the yellow man carries it to the 27-yard line. And I see the people putting in the chat room that Mike Iupati was playing a little bit of Bow Wow. He was playing a little bit of Luther Vandross. And I hope my voice can make me hit the notes. But he was singing, let me hold you tight, if only for one night. Still got to get my voice back. It's not where it once was. Whew, I wonder how long it takes for a voice to recover. 1 week? I'm currently at, I think, 5 days. No, 4 days. There's the slide from Wilson. He actually wants the flag there. Oh, my Lord. Wilson is visibly upset. You don't see that often from Russell Wilson. He is not one to get rattled, but he is looking for the call. He is not happy with that. And I'll be quite honest with you, we've seen Russell Wilson go for 3 different slides thus far this game in which he's been contacted. The first 2, those were big hits. And I said, you know what? He ain't slide yet. This one in particular, I think there should have been a flag there. And here we go. Austin says 6 out of 10. Lamar says 3.7 out of 10. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Oh, Marv Glover sent me a video. All right, and it's 3rd and 5. Russell Wilson takes the snap. Pass over the middle. It's going to be caught. Get to the sideline, stupid. And he's able to pick up the first down. That's Travis Homer. He gives a little bit of a fist pump to a young lady on the sideline who is not dressed appropriately for the situation. I believe it's cold there in Seattle. So I don't know how you over there with your legs out. But then again, maybe ladies' lower extremities are much warmer than men's. Well, then again, you know, they kind of are. But we ain't talking about that right now. Great first down for the Seattle Seahawks. Ooh, this got inappropriate very fast. I'm going to eat that cookie. Oh, God damn it, Adonis. You're just talking about lower extremities. Now you're talking about going to eat a... Oh, this took a weird turn. There's a handoff to Marshawn Lynch. He's going nowhere. They're at the 16-yard line. Ooh, I love me some meat, man. I love me some meat. Oh, Samuel says, oh, never gets cold. I see what you did there. I saw that video. You guys got to admit, I'm pretty damn good at this. I am pretty damn good at this. All right, Seattle offense on this drive has accumulated more yards than them in the entire first half. 2nd and 11. There's Wilson, takes the snap. Look to your left. He looks towards his right. He said, I'd go to Jared. He'd connect with Tyler Lockett, and he'd pick up just enough to bring it 1 yard ahead of where the original, line of scrimmage was. If I was Russell Wilson, I would have looked towards my left, and I would have thrown that ball to, Marshawn Lynch. Hey, look, it's Robert. It's the defensive coordinator for the 49ers again. Angry Jason Taylor having yet another cameo appearance. There he is right there. Tell me you don't look like an angry Jason Taylor. Jason Taylor looks like the happy Jason Taylor. And the defensive coordinator looks like the angry Jason Taylor. I believe this is Tyler Lockett's 2nd touch of the game. 3rd and 9, trips bunch on the left-hand side. Shotgun formation. Here comes Nick Bosa. Russell Wilson, use your legs. Use your legs. Oh, my Lord. Throws to the back of the end zone. Oh, my Lord. What a catch. What a catch to Tyler Lockett. Oh, my God in heaven. Did Russell Wilson pass the line of scrimmage, though? 11 plays, 62 yards, 7 minutes. What a pass from Russell Wilson to Tyler Lockett. He says, can I have a 16-yard Tyler Lockett from Zales, please? Wait a minute. No, this is the rule of the line of scrimmage. The ball may not be passed, but a piece of your body must be behind the line of scrimmage. And that plant leg, the left leg of Russell Wilson was behind the line of scrimmage. This will be reviewed, but it will be upheld as a touchdown. Seattle cuts their deficit to 1 score. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a game in CenturyLink's Field. We've got ourselves a game. Pete Carroll is chewing the living, inanimate life out of the chewing gum in his mouth. That's an oxymoronic statement. It's rather antithetical. You can't be, inanimate and also be living. But, of course, we make our stuff up here in Hold My Nugget Studios, live on the Hot Mic app and on YouTube. So, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Download the Hot Mic app if you have not already. If you did not already, all right, we got a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. All you got to do is download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis. It's absolutely free. Once you end up in the chat room, you follow the Chiseled Adonis, you click at the bottom left-hand corner, you hit the tweet button. It's going automatically going to tweet out. And then what's going to happen? You're going to enter the sweepstakes, and at the conclusion of the 3rd quarter, the conclusion of the 4th quarter, one other individual, another other individual, I should just say two individuals, will possibly walk away with, or I shouldn't say possibly because it's a guarantee, they're going to walk away with a $25 Amazon gift card, and it's confirmed that it's a touchdown. Jason Myers kicks it through the upright, and the Seattle Seahawks cut their deficit to 6 points, and you already know what's coming. The zero has got to leave from the side of the Seahawks. Let's get that zero out of here, and it's time to bring in the number that is rather large. It's rather elephantine. It's rather humongous. All right, rather cataclysmic, catastrophic size. Let's bring it in. Drum roll, please. You know what's coming to your screen. The side of the Seattle Seahawks, and thank you so much for scoring, because I've been waiting some time in order to do it. See, the 49ers scored on a field goal first, so we did not get that opportunity. But I'll tell you what's coming to the screen right now. The hashtag Big Ass 7. Big Ass 7 in the building. Hashtag Big Ass 7. Why you so big, 7? Why you so big? Let's get it on the side of the Seattle Seahawks. Bam. Hashtag Big Ass 7 in the building, man. Hashtag Big Ass 7 in the building. I leave the 7 rather large, but that wouldn't make any sense. Bam. Bam. Ladies and gentlemen, 13-7 is your score. A little bit over 5 minutes left to play. Good Lord, I done hit the doggone webcam. Whatever the case may be. All right. Do you remember what we're on? We're live on Hold My Nugget Studio. All right, live on Hot Mic. And you better go and tune in. Possibly win yourself this here $25 Amazon giveaway. Jason B won the first of the first quarter. Then we had Lamar Sorrell win it for the second quarter. And who will win in the third? Who will win in the fourth? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball. No, you don't need to find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. You don't got to wait another day. You don't got to wait another week. You don't got to wait for the sub to come out. All you got to do is tune in to the Chiseled Adonis stream. I'm very uncomfortably close to you guys right now. I'm going to back up right now. Can you smell my breath? You can't, because it's going through a computer or a second screen or your phone or whatever the case may be. So I'm fixing to back up. We got a little bit too close right there. Whatever the case may be, all right? Here we go. Hashtag eat that cookie. You know you're right. I'm going to go get me some milk. Oh, but it seems like the game is going to come back right after this commercial break. I got so carried away, I done forgot about the doggone cookie. Next commercial break, I'm going to go eat this here cookie. Because if it goes another day, it's going to be too calcified. You don't want to eat cookies that are far too calcified, because you take a bite, and your teeth snap. I got to go to the dentist in the beginning of January anyway, so I don't want to pull up and now my eye teeth are not there. That's not what you want to deal with, ladies and gentlemen. Jaden Jones says, shut up. Xavier Ball says, he needs some milk. You damn right I do. Seattle at home. They were an absolute beast from 2012 to 2017, 37-6. They only allowed 15.9 points. What have they been the last 2 years? 11-9. They've allowed 25.3 points per game. What does that mean? Their defense ain't the same. Their defense not the same. Hashtag get Seattle's defense back to what it was. What is his voice? I'm not too sure. What am I doing with my body? I'm not too sure, but I'll tell you what porn star Jimmy G does with his body. He finds Kyle Juszczyk wide open down the field in Seattle territory. He's going to be out of bounds at probably the 27-yard line. Why? Because Seattle's defense is absolutely ass a 7, ass a 8, ass a 9. They cannot cover. And we've got Kendricks, who is down. Kyle Juszczyk, who's a fullback. He's got no business at slot. He completely decimated the coverage of Kendricks, who did not see him, and he's going to go out of bounds deep in Seattle territory. What a play. And now go 49ers, go. And Kendricks is down. I'm not too sure if they're going to end up utilizing a injury timeout here, but something with his lower extremities is not going well, and he's got to lay down. He has got to lay down, and we are going to a commercial break. What does that mean? Hashtag grab the milk. Hashtag grab the cookie. Hashtag eat that cookie. I shall return in about a minute, and there'll be a little bit of bowl of milk here in front of me. Time to consume that cookie. Grab the damn milk. You thought I was going to miss a play? Not missing no plays no more. Okay? Got a microwavable plate, a little bit of Tupperware, some milk. There's 1st and 10. There's Raheem Mostert, gain of 1 yard. Austin says, what's your football teams? Me? That would only be the Pittsburgh Steelers. And unfortunately, right now, I'm written down in the death note because the Pittsburgh Steelers' hopes of making it to the playoffs have been absolutely deleted. Raheem Mostert since week 12, 71 touches, 394 yards, 75 receiving yards, and 6 total TDs, tied for the most in the NFL. What does that mean? The brother has been balling over the course of the last month and a half. 2nd and 9 for the San Francisco 49ers at the 25-yard line after a huge play from Kyle Juszczyk, and there's the pass to the most Debo of Samuels, who took a pill of Viagra. Tells, Shaquille Griffin, he's not going to go down, and finds his way for a first down inside the 10. And here are the Seattle Seahawks defense, which has been the liability for them all season long, now allows the 49ers to march down the field rather fast, or I should say, tout de suite, as the French would say, and set up a first down or first and goal situation for the 49ers from the 2-yard line. 1-yard line, I should say. There is porn star Jimmy G, 1st and goal, handoff to Mostert. He's not going to get there. Jadeveon Clowney came around, provided the pressure. Hell of a play by Bobby Wagner and company. Here is the stale cookie, rather magnificence in its appearance. Big ass cookie. Hashtag big ass cookie. Jimmy says, let's go Mostert. I need them fantasy points. Wait a minute. You still got fantasies going on right now? Good Lord. 2nd and goal. Under 4 minutes left to play. Raheem Mostert finds the hole. He removes a butt plug and says, there's the gape. And he'd go into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. 19-7 is the lead, and we are waiting on the extra point. 5 plays, 75 yards. 2 minutes and 21 seconds, and hell, they might just go for 2. There's George McGriddle-Kittle going in motion. Then it's a re-zig, so he goes back to where he was. Look at the set of the block, goes all the way outside, really had nothing to do with the run whatsoever, but stops McDougal from getting anywhere closer, from condensing on that play, and here's the 2-point attempt. Trying to make it a 21-7. It's already a 2-possession game, but what you want to do is make sure that it's a 14 rather than 13, because 2 touchdowns would give the Seattle Seahawks the lead. Porn star Jimmy G takes the snap, pass over the middle. Kendrick Bourne does make the completion, but is he going to be short? And I believe that he will be stopped at the half-yard mark between the goal line and the 1-yard line. And before I take a bite into this here cookie, we've got to move the 3, and you already know what's showing up next. I need that drum roll, please, because what is coming to our screen, you already know. When you add 6 to 13, what do you get? You get the hashtag big ass 9. Hashtag big ass 9. I am inside the 9 already. Can you see me creeping with the 9? I'm going to move with the 9. Bam. Move with the 9. Move with the 9. I'm moving with the 9. I'm moving with the 9. Oh, we going back the other way. Moving with the 9. I am moving with the 9. You get there? No, you going to get this anywhere but Hold My Nugget Studios. Let's get this 9 down to the correct size. We don't need any 9 suffering from hepatitis, or I should say elephantitis. Let's get this right next to the 1. 19-7 is your score. The 49ers 2-possession lead over the Seattle Seahawks in a battle of the NFC West. Whoa, what is going on, Desmond Elman? The man said a big ass clock. I know exactly what you mean, but still, we ain't talking about no guns here. Unless, of course, we're talking about the right to bear arms. Maybe I should show you my other side of the Second Amendment. How about a little bit of tricep action there? Take a look. If your triceps don't look like the continent of Africa, you're not really in the gym. Oh, take a look at the other one over there. It's not as pristine as the first one. But good Lord, the brother been in the gym trying to get the guns up for the ladies. Do you remember why they call me the Chiseled Adonis? But we ain't doing that right now, of course. You know what you did, Desmond. You know what you did. Don't talk about guns, and you know the brother got his arms out. Might just have to roll up the sleeves for the rest of the stream. For the ladies who are tuning in, well, you're tuned into Hold My Nuggets Studios, live on the YouTube and the Hot Mic app. Well, you're probably wondering who's that handsome, gorgeous, pulchritudinous gentleman on your screen. Well, he's the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. And, the pipe providing services is open. Okay, we're talking about the game as it's a 19-7 lead with 3:25 left to play. In the third quarter, that is. As a pass, the kick goes into the end zone. Xavier Barr says, no, homo. What? Ha, that's hilarious. No, homo, what are you, gay? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Hit the music. What was the music? Oh, it's going to be the Seinfeld music. Samuel says, that made me miss the DM sliding videos. You know, I was going to return it. I was going to bring it back in October, but I said, you know, what I'll do is in the new year, I'll bring everything back. Why the hell are my arms still showing? I've got a cookie to eat. God damn it. This is a bad trend. There's no way to say eat a cookie without making it not suited for work. There's Travis Homer. Oh my Lord, he had a head of steam. Man looked as if he was shot out of a cannon. You kidding me? Somebody took the cork off a little bit of the bubbly, and he went flying for an 11-yard gain. Big time run by Homer, and back into the lineup comes Marshawn Lynch. 49ers defense, which has absolutely blanketed the Seattle Seahawks offense throughout the first half. Now sitting, or I should say allowing Seattle to march down the field on their first drive of the game. First drive of the second half, that is. Bargain bin game, it says, you're too swole. Thank you very much. Play action fake. There's Russell Wilson. Oh my Lord, he escapes the pass rush somehow. But here comes Nick Bosa, and he's grabbing at legs once again. You kidding me? Nick Bosa says, I would never want to play with crazy legs because I'd grab at that man's legs all day. He thinks his legs is crazy. My legs are a little bit crazy. And by my legs, I mean my hands. And by my hands, I mean grabbing your legs, stupid. My Lord, this man is relentless. You talk about a motor. Put him in a vehicle. Wesley Lowe says, unacceptable conditions. Unacceptable. And that's exactly what the 49ers defense said to Marshawn Lynch, where he'd only pick up about one. Tackled by who else but Nick Bosa, who said, I got your follow-up, bro. And it's going to be a third and long situation for the 49ers. Paul Lawrence says, Marshawn ain't doing nothing this game. I'll tell you this much. Marshawn didn't do nothing outside of that last drive, but who knows if he hits a head of steam now. We can only find out in the coming minutes. Third and 7 for the 49ers. Pass caught by Jacob. We don't wear Haynes, we wear Hollister. For the first down, and the 49ers, the Seattle Seahawks are moving the chains as Candace Leach has exited the closet and said, sorry, CA, I am gay. Not to say that there's anything wrong with that. We have the LGBTQ plus in the community, or I should say the community has its presence here today. Who celebrates in June? You guys. Also me. I mean, it's my birthday as well, so we're all celebrating in June. 3 receptions, 21 yards for Jacob Hollister. They are now approaching San Francisco territory. There's the handoff to Travis Homer. He needs one block. He isn't going to get it. In fact, he does. There were 3 different individuals who I thought they were him. Turns out he was the third option, and he's going to be carrying it into Seattle territory. He's out of bounds at the 49. magnificent movement of the football by the Seattle Seahawks. God King says the Chiseled Champion live. I don't watch football, but I'll stick around to support. Keep doing you. I appreciate you, God King. Thank you for tuning in as we've gone to the conclusion of the third quarter. Live in Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 17 final game of the regular season, where the Seattle Seahawks are trailing the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC West Championship game. All right, and we are live on the Hot Mic app as well. So if you're just now tuning in on YouTube, we've got 185 in the building. Do me a favor, download the Hot Mic app. Why is that, you may ask? Well, you have an incentive. You can win a $25 Amazon gift card. But what's the catch? The catch, it's never going to be in the hands of Des Bryant. But what is going to happen is you download the Hot Mic app. It is absolutely free. Absolutely free. The best 4 words in the English language. F-R-E free. You don't need to worry about any sort of payments. You get it on your phone, all right? You follow the Chiseled Adonis, but before you can follow the Chiseled Adonis, you got to get into the app. You use the promo code Adonis, all caps. Then, once you're in Hot Mic, you click on the Chiseled Adonis face. That beautiful face is there. You hit the follow button. Then when you enter the stream for the Sunday Night Football game, what you got to do is hit the tweet button on the bottom left-hand corner, and you will immediately enter the sweepstakes for the $25 gift card giveaway. And speaking about the giveaway, because we are at the conclusion of the third quarter, we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. So who has won the third Amazon gift card for this stream tonight? The first winner of the first quarter was Jason B. The second winner of the second quarter was Lamar Sorrell. Who will be the third quarter's winner? I need to see the drum rolls, please. I'm smelling as if I'm The Rock. I'm not smelling anything except this hashtag big ass cookie that I was supposed to start devouring at the conclusion of the first commercial break. The winner is Beast Mode 45 LB. You are the winner of the third Amazon gift card here tonight. Collect your prize. What you've got to do is have my people reach out to your people on Twitter. They will reach out. But you are the winner. Congratulations to Beast Mode 45 LB, or I'll just say 45 pounds or 45, linebacker. Whatever the case may be, you are the winner of the third gift card. So, round of applause for the winner, joining the 5 winners that have won already. Or I should say joining the 4. You are now the 5th. So, clap for Net Strike, Andrew Penalosa, Lamar Sorrell, Jason B, and now Beast Mode 45 LB. And coincidentally, there's a Beast Mode who's playing right now who was, stop short. 3rd and 5 from the 49 for the Seattle Seahawks. Under 15 minutes left to play in the game in their hopes of having a home playoff game. As they would take a trip to Zales, they would walk in to Zales and order a first down Tyler Lockett. And it's enough to move those chains. Time to take a bite out of the hashtag stale big ass cookie. Gonna have to get it up in there into the milk. Take a bite. Oh, good Lord. This is very stale. Ladies and gentlemen, don't take a bite into a cookie that is about 5 days old that has been outside. But a brother is very hungry at the time, and I am not one to waste food. Call me Julius from Everybody Hates Chris. Nick Bosa's ankles were a little bit taken from Russell Wilson. Connects with David Moore. Pick up of another first down to the 24-yard line. And the Chiseled Adonis has taken a bite into the cookie. Ladies and gentlemen, he's eating the cookie. Hashtag eat that cookie. Lamar Sorrell saying hashtag wet that cookie. Hey, keep it PG. What's the matter with you? There are children here. Wet that cookie. What's the matter with you? There's no macaroni around. We're not swirling a finger in. See, now we're getting detailed. 13 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Russell Wilson handoff to Travis Homer Simpson, who actually is yellow. Picks up 2 yards, setting up a 2nd and 8. One more bite of the cookie. Angelica, you better behave. With your chisels. You better stop it. You'd better stop it. Joshua Clark says you never keep it PG. That's a lie. Whatever do you mean I don't keep it PG? The pass is caught. And it's going to be a gain of about 4. Good Lord, this man really did take some Viagra. He never went down by the sideline. He stayed afloat, stayed upright, and went out of bounds after a gain of 4. Of course I keep it PG. People say I look like Paul George, so it's always PG. 49ers defensive line has had a ton of sacks thus far this season, but it's since declined since, I believe it was week 9, week 12. They were collectively over 20. Now, as of late, they're at 6.5. Third and 4. Under 12 left to play. Russell Wilson looking left. He connects with Tyler Lockett again. Oh, but he does lose the football, but he made the football move. That's a first down. Yes, indeed it is. Somebody's better move those chains, and indeed they are. That's what you're getting paid for. As the Chiseled Adonis takes another bite into the hashtag stale big ass cookie. Cookie. First and 10. There's a play action fake to beast mode. Oh, I lied. It was actually a handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Send up a 2nd and 8. But they are now inside the 10. Hey, listen, says Chiseled X Lizzo. That is an oxymoronic statement. It's rather antithetical. Or I should say you're saying the complete antithesis to say chiseled and then X Lizzo. Lamar, you better stop, says the cookie looks moist. My bad, I forgot we are PG. The word moist needs to be removed from the English language. Why they zoom in on that man like that? Ward is down. What happened here? Oh, my Lord. The left ankle said, I'm about to head out. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Non-contact. He planted into the turf. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Hopefully it's just a rolled ankle that he can, take care of. Just moving side to side on the sideline. Hunter Thomas says hashtag moist. Desmond Edmond, I'm right there with you. What the hell's going on in the chat? What are we talking about? Can we get back to football? You guys are out of line. Better behave. 2nd and 8. Russell Wilson pass to the left. It is caught by DK Donkey Kong Metcalf. He brings it to the 1 yard line. That should be enough for a first down or possibly 3rd and inches. But I'll tell you this much. If they're on the 1, you know who's in the backfield. I see Pete Carroll is out there on the sideline. You just brought in Marshawn Lynch on Monday. I would like to see Marshawn Lynch on the field. It's a time to right your wrongs. You're inside Seattle. I don't see New England out here, but they lost earlier today. Miami didn't run the football too well, but the way I see it is the Seattle Seahawks had better bring out beast mode. I see the dreadlocks. I see number 24. He's in the backfield. He better not go in motion. And will they hand him the football on 1st and goal? I'm not moving from this spot until I see the play. Play action fake. It's not going to be a run. It's a pass. It's overthrown. It's caught by DK Metcalf. He's out of bounds. I'm still going to stay here because there's a flag on the play. And we must find out exactly what it is that transpired. I feel uncomfortable. I'm backing up. Mmm. ASMR. Mmm. Cookie. Somebody was. There's a whole lot of caressing of Marshawn Lynch. They said, I would like to touch your hips. And that is indeed what happened. It's first and goal once more. So you know what I'm doing? I'm putting down the hashtag big ass cookie. I'm freeing this hand. There's a handoff. Beast mode goes over top. He goes into the end zone. Seattle ran the football. It's a touchdown. Why'd Russell Wilson rub his arm like that? Whatever the case is, Marshawn Lynch scores his first touchdown in over a year in Seattle. The people are well, not necessarily irate, but they're overcome with elation and jubilation on a 14-play, 75-yard drive, nearly 8.5 minutes as Marshawn Lynch showcases. Well, although I was at home, I was doing a nothing but partying left and right. I stayed in game shape. Take a look at my vertical leap. And he goes into the end zone, and Pete Carroll says, yeah, baby, I learned from my mistakes. We at the 1-yard line. I'm giving the football to Marshawn Lynch, and we've got a game in Seattle. Jason Myers kicks it through the uprights. It is now a 5-point game in the battle for the NFC West as they score their 14 points. And what does that mean now? You know what that means. We got to move that at 7. Oh, and there's 2 numbers that got to come in. There's 2 numbers that got to come in. So when you got to score, all right, when you got to add 7 and to another 7, basic arithmetic, do you know what those numbers are? The first one, I'll give you a clue. It signifies, or I should say, it looks very familiar to what you're seeing on my hand right here. It's the hashtag big ass 1. Hashtag big ass 1. And the only way to make 14, you got to add something to the 1, man. What you got to add to the 1? You got to add some that go with 2 plus 2. What does that equal? Not 5. Not 6. Not 3. It's something that's in between those numbers. What number is that? Hashtag big ass 4. Hashtag big ass 4. I'm near the 1. Wait, I gotta get by the 1. I'm by the 1. Now I'm in betwixt the 4. I'm on the other side of the 4. Let's get the 14 to where it needs to be. I'm having too much fun with these big ass numbers. Whatever the case may be, 14 points for the Seahawks. And we've got a game in the panel for the NFC West. Get this 1 to an appropriate size. Whew. Oh boy, don't you love the sport of football? Damn it, I do. 19-14 is your score. Hashtag big ass 1. Hashtag big ass 4. And ladies and gentlemen, to close out the 4th quarter and to close out the game, we are giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. The way to enter is to download the download the Hot Mic app. The way to do it is you utilize the promo, you got to go and click those links that I'm not putting in the chat room right now. If you're already on Hot Mic, you don't need to worry about downloading the app because you already got it on your phone. But if you're around your family, if you're around your friends, if you're around your significant other, if you're around your teacher, if for some apparent reason you're doing night school on a Sunday night, for some apparent reason, grab your teacher's phone inside your house, take the damn app store, open it up, take the Play Store, open it up, download the Hot Mic app, use a promo code Adonis, all caps. Then, once you enter the app, follow the Chiseled Adonis. That's me, yours truly. Then, after you do all of that, you go into the chat room, you go to the bottom left-hand corner. You're going to see tweet. You click that button. Then, once you tweet out, you now enter the sweepstakes, and you have an opportunity to win a $25 Amazon gift card. Try to win. We've had 5 winners already. Tonight, we've had 3. But may the odds ever be in your favor as generic username here puts $1.99 on it. Says, which kicker annoys you worse than Parkey or Folk? Blair Walsh. Blair Walsh. And there are the Skittles that the people have thrown onto the field being scooped up by the fans. I'm fixing to take a bite of this big ass cookie. Big ass cookie. Oh boy, George McGriddle Kittle gets outside. He's picking up 7. Big ass cookie. Will, you out of line. As Danica is kind of upset there's no necro cam, and Will responds and says, well, given the chat, there's a whole lot of necro cam. Don't do that, Will. We don't got Ted Bundy challenge champions in the chat. We don't got Jeffrey Dahmers in the chat. There's the handoff to Raheem Mostert, reversing field, gets a big time pickup, and he's going to be, stopped of his progress at the 45. And running back by committee is working. Joe Staley says, get your ass back into the huddle, man. We don't need no flags right now. I'm trying to make sure I get myself a first-round bye. Why, I haven't had a first-round bye since like 2013. It's been kind of long, don't you think? My name's Joe. My career is getting kind of Staley. I want to make sure I can win a Super Bowl championship. So I need you to not go out there and mess that up for me. Can't you, Raheem? Huh? Can't you, Rasheem? Huh? Can't you, Mostert? I need you to stop. 1st and 10 from the 45. Play action fake. Ball dumped off to George McGriddle Kittle. And look at that speed. He looked at KJ Wright and said, would you like to take a taste of my shoulder? He has zero fair. None at all. I think it's cero mero. I don't know how to say it in Spanish. I don't want to brutalize it, although it's a little bit of a shout out to the man in AEW, that being Pentagon Jr. And for the politicians in the house, the Pentagon, it has a junior? I had no clue. No, you stupid. It's a wrestling thing. Get with the times, you uncultured swine. Bars. 1st and 10 inside Seattle territory from the 39-yard line. Porn star Jimmy G, 2 running backs at his side. Handoff to the most breeder of Matts. He stays upright. Good Lord, somebody tell these 49ers running backs that when they get hit, they're supposed to go down. But nobody put that chip in their program. This man, Matt Breida, he took a little bit of Cialis. He says, I'm not trying to go down. I want to stay up all night. And he's able to pick up about 5-6 yards. Oh, they're giving us an update on Kendricks after that tackle of Juszczyk after he got beat deep in coverage. But it seems he will not be returning tonight. And here we go, 2nd and 4. Oh, we've got a conversation in the chat. I'll have to get there momentarily. There inside the game is Matt Breida, and he's going to be upended. Shaquille Griffin takes him down and says, my brother got one hand. I'm going to defend his honor. But I never said enough about your brother. Shut up! Get on the ground, stupid! Set up a 3rd down situation. What a play. Oh, my Lord. He cut back inside so fast. The offensive lineman done slipped on a banana. Look at 69. Just slipping. He was running forward, then he ended up on the floor. He does say, well, his number is 69, so I see he must be a little bit versatile. Oh, God damn it, Adonis, you're getting more non-suited for work. We're supposed to keep it PG. 6:34 left to play in the 4th quarter. Jimmy G takes the snap. Pass looking right. Wide open is the most Debo of Samuels. And it's going to extend the drive. Jamal, oh no, Jamal, you, oh no, no, nope, not doing it, Lamar, nope, not doing it, not gonna get me, you will not get me. Johnny Boy, it's 26:45, puts $1.99 on it, says worth the money if you do the Brady throwing sound. Well, I'll do it when porn star Jimmy G throws this football. I'll be very upset if he actually runs it here. Oh, no, yeah, indeed, they do run it. But there is a flag. No, there's a timeout coming from San Francisco. So since there is a timeout that did come in, I guess since he did put $1.99 on it, got to do it. There was a pass. Tom Brady has passed the ball to absolutely nobody. He passed the ball to the wild card. That's what it is. In the first half, Russell Wilson only had 55 yards. And he was sacked once. He was 7 of 12. But in the second half, he's 9 for 9, 75 yards, and a TD. Jimmy G has been perfect in the second half as well. 6 for 6, 113 yards. But he don't got no TD, you know? He's been balling today. Ooh, time to take another bite of the hashtag stale big ass cookie. ASMR. This cookie is distinguished. 1st and 10. 5:55 left to play. Motion man is Emmanuel Sanders. There's the handoff to Raheem Mostert. He goes into the end zone. Touchdown. 49ers. Look at the Seahawks on the floor. What a play. Everybody's spiking the football together. 7 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes, and the 49ers defense, pardon me, the Seattle Seahawks defense continues to let that offense down. Seattle's offense, which was anemic in the first half, has found a way to score on back-to-back drives, but their defense has squandered points after their offense gives them momentum. What a play by Mostert. There's the extra point. It's kicked through the uprights, and oh my Lord, it's 2 numbers we ain't see yet today. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna flip the 9. I ain't gonna flip the 9. We just gonna implement new numbers. Because, ladies and gentlemen, when you add 7 to 19, what do you get? What do you get? Do you get 24? Nah. You get 23? Nah. You get 25? Nah. What about 29? Nah. What you get? Some in the 20s, right? So what's the first number of the 20s? Give me a little bit of a hashtag. Let me get a little bit of a drum roll, please. Because when you enter the 20s, there's a certain number that is in front of the first number. I shouldn't say in front of the first number. I say it is the first number. It's the what? It's a 2. And the 2's on the show. The hashtag what? Hashtag big ass 2. Hashtag big ass 2. I gotta lower myself and get more towards the left. Wait. Big ass 2. It's a hashtag big ass 2. My head can't go all the way over there. I lied. Wait, bam. Let me get up in the groove though. Bam. Hashtag big ass 2. And if it's a 2, we gotta add something. We gotta add a 6. So if we got to add a 6 on the show, the 6s are what size? Hashtag big ass 6. Big ass 6 in the room. Huh? Hashtag big ass 6. I'm going to move on the side of the 6. I'm going to return with a brand new face. Big ass 6 in the building. 26 points for the 49. I love the fact that I have these numbers, man. Oh my Lord, I wish I could do this during the basketball stream, man. 26 points for the 49ers. Good Lord, you guys can't lie, man. I'm entertaining. I'm entertaining. Well, don't you wish you could hear Chris Collinsworth do this? No, because every other second he's going to say, nah, here's a guy. That's why you got to download the Hot Mic app, utilize the promo code Adonis, and get the app on your phone and listen to your favorite commentator live and in sync. And we ain't talking about Justin Timberlake. 26-14 is your score in favor of the San Francisco 49ers, up by 12. Kickoff goes out of bounds. What's that? Illegal procedure. And it's going to be advanced to the 40-yard line, that is. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already followed the Chiseled Adonis, do me a favor and follow me, not only on YouTube if you're a new viewer, but on the Hot Mic app as well. If you're a brand new person tuning in on the Hot Mic app stream, do me a favor and consider subscribing. Consider following. We go live every single primetime football game, and now that we are in the playoffs, I'm live for every single game. With the exception of the Pro Bowl, because I might just be going to the Dominican Republic. Who knows how that plays out. 1st and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks from the 40-yard line following the illegal procedure. Russell Wilson, pass over the middle, caught by David Moore. He's going to be tackled. beyond the 50-yard line. He is at the 47. The 49ers defense trying to prevent the Seattle Seahawks from keeping the momentum that they had all second half. Russell Wilson absolutely perfect in the second half, I might add. He started 9 for 9. He is now 10 for 10. Takes the snap. He's on the move, but the pass is incomplete. The old broadcaster's jinx, as it finally, first incomplete pass of the second half. 2nd and 10. The 49ers defense trying to hold. Steeler75 says hashtag moist ass cookie. If only that was the case. Austin says chiseled hairline looks like it's been cut using a bath sponge. Haha, see what you did there. Haha, he got me. Whew, gotta fix my hairline. 2nd and 10, but that's $15. Hand off to Travis. Homer Simpson picks up the first down. Ward back in the game. Hell of a job by Homer keeping the chains moving. They are currently sitting at the 35-yard line. There's a snap to Russell Wilson going for it all. That's DK Metcalf. Pass incomplete. And we are now under 5 minutes left to play, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not already followed, or I should say downloaded the Hot Mic app so you can participate in the sweepstakes, do me a favor, download the Hot Mic app, use a promo code Adonis. Get the app on your phone. And then go into the chat room, hit the tweet button so you can enter the sweepstakes. Lamar says, I have cookie juice in my beard, man. Come on, Lamar. Why you got to do that, fool? Russell Wilson's going to be tackled by Greenlaw, but it's going to be a gain of 4. I ain't got no cookie juice in my beard. There's no juice on this cookie. But there is milk. Oh, I see where you went with this. Oh, no. So I stopped myself. We're not getting out of line tonight. Oh, Reggie, you out of line. 3rd and 6. The pass nearly intercepted by Richard Sherman, but there's a flag. Oh, my Lord in heaven, there's a flag. This is going to be possibly face guarding, maybe defensive holding. Tyler Lockett is still down. He says, my back. He can't stand up. And there's the flag at the spot of the foul. It's on K. Williams. And last time I remember Seattle's K. Williams ruining a game for Seattle, or I should say for San Francisco, that was Kyle Williams in the 2011 NFC Championship game. The man muffed 2 punts that would have sent San Francisco to the Super Bowl. You know what? That's a decent flag, man. I ain't going to lie to you. They should have thrown that flag. And Lockett is down. He is not getting up. My back. He cannot stand up. Cookie. What you talking about, Peyton? I have no clue what you're talking about. God, I love you guys, man. I love you guys. Zombifier says, what quarter is it? It is currently the 4th quarter. Under 4 minutes left to play. Seattle trailing 26-14 in the battle for the NFC West. If the 49ers win, they will be the number 1 seed in the NFC and get a first-round bye and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. However, if they were to lose, Seattle would become the number 4 seed. They would host Minnesota in the wild card at home next week, and the 49ers would have to go on the road to play against the Philadelphia Eagles. DJ Austin in the building. How is it going? The Ultimate Oreo says, we've been talking about cookies since the 1st quarter. How ironic is it that your name is the Ultimate Oreo? You are a cookie. Ba-bam-bam-bam-bam. That's Seinfeld. Okay, it's Jinx. You out of line. Dice City official says, Chiseled, who has the best chance in the NFC at the Super Bowl? I would say, and I continue to say, I would have to say it's either Green Bay or New Orleans. Anthony saying he was going through the other commentators and I'm the one that's lit. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody's trying to find their footing, find their voice. You can always be patient with them, but while you're being patient, feel free to tune into Hold My Nugget Studios. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hot Mic app. We've had 3 winners of Amazon gift cards thus far. You can win one at the conclusion of the 4th quarter. Oh, I thought we had less than 4 minutes left to play. My apologies. We have 4:17. Russell Wilson takes the snap. He's looking left. He's trying to escape the pass rush. Does not have any protection. Takes off, running towards his left. He's got trailers behind him. He's going to be absolutely whacked from behind by Nick Bosa, who's been relentless all day. Good Lord in heaven. Russell Wilson finds a way to set up his blocks when he does not have them, similar to what we saw from Emmitt Smith in the 90s. It is ridiculous how Russell Wilson is able to escape sack situations. 2nd and 8. Homer goes in motion. I would probably look his direction. Pass into the end zone. It's caught by DK Donkey Kong Metcalf. Touchdown Seattle. He's swimming. Surfboard. I should say boogie board, because why would you swim on a surfboard like that? Then again, it's been done. So I correct myself. 7 plays, 60 yards, 2 minutes and 15 seconds, 3 consecutive drives, 3 consecutive scores. But the 49ers defense, or I should say their offense, continues to move down the field with ease. Seattle's defense needs to get a stop. Created character DK Metcalf with a magnificent catch. He told the defender, don't you ever jump with me. Your elevator can't get to the top floor. Touchdown. And he tells Witherspoon, I'm not going to say that. That's out of line. There's the extra point. It's through the uprights. It's good. The deficit is back to 5. 21-26. We've seen a 1 earlier today. Hell, I should say the 4 needs to be moved. The 1 got to move over. But ladies and gentlemen, when you add 7 to 14, what do you get? Huh? Do you get 19? Not at all. That's not good arithmetic. Do you get 20-something? Absolutely. Well, what 20 do you get? Huh? You get 21. You see the 1 is on the screen next to Seattle. What number are we missing? That would be a 2. And we've already seen it before. When you get 21 and you're missing a 2, you know what we got to add. But when we add that 2, what size is the 2, you might ask? Well, some say it trained in the Mandingo. So what does that mean? It's a hashtag big ass 2. Hashtag big ass 2. So we got to get that 2 over to Seattle. And let's move it slightly to the right. Get it on the screen. Hashtag big ass 2. 21-26. Seattle still trails, but all the momentum is on their side, baby. Woo! Let's go. We got a good game down in the battle of the NFC West. Somebody said quick maths. And we are almost done with the hashtag stale big ass cookie. One more bubble bite out of crime. Cookie. All right. Yeah. That's a good cookie. .312 left to play in the fourth quarter. 22 seconds of some ASMR, whatever the hell it is. People who enjoy watching those mukbang videos. 2nd and 7. Seattle's defense, which hasn't gotten a stop damn near all second half. The most Debo of Samuels is going absolutely nowhere. Shaquille Griffin making the play, but there's laundry on the field. Peyton Manning says Sunday is not a laundry day. Why is there laundry on the field? Kyle Shanahan irate, apoplectic, having a bit of a conniption on the sideline. The referees meeting together. And here's the call. Oh my Lord, there's an unnecessary roughness after the play on the 49ers, and this is when they start turning into Brian Griffin. This is when they turn into Stewie Griffin. This is when they turn into Plaxico Burress. Why? Because they have taken out their Glock 9. They have taken out their Desert Eagle. They have taken out their sawed-off shotgun. They have taken out their arm of choice. And what have they done? Shot themselves in the foot. 3rd and 17. However, the past 2 weeks, what have we seen? Jimmy G has come up clutch on 3rd down. When it was 3rd and 16 last week, we saw him pick up 18 with Emmanuel Sanders. When it was 3rd and 16 last week, we saw him pick up 46 with Kendrick Bourne. Here they are, 3rd and 17. Porn star Jimmy G dumps it off to Raheem Mostert. He makes one miss. He needs 17. He gets 16. He's gonna be stop short. Setting up 4th and 1. Oh my Lord, here's a decision for Kyle Shanahan. But they are at the 29-yard line. Pardon me, they might just be at the 30-yard line. He is still irate at the flag, and the 49ers offense is coming off the field, but it's a timeout coming from Seattle. What will the decision be here? I think they're going to have a hard count at the line to try to force Seattle to come off sides. But at the same time, this is where you got to be disciplined. You cannot be undisciplined, Daddy. What's going to happen here? David Moore back to receive the kick. The referee walks over and whispers in his ear, hey, I just want to let you know I'm playing in one of those fantasy championship leagues where today is my championship game. Also, I want to let you know that I started the San Francisco 49ers special team on my team. So what I'm going to need you to do is either fumble or just move the hell out the way. And when I say move out the way, I mean touch the football, then move out the way so they could just recover it at the spot, and then they'll end the game right there and give me an additional 3 points because I checked that I'm down by .80. And here comes the punt. Breida moving that hand, a lot. So I'm interested as to why there was no flag for that. Whatever the case may be, David Moore fields it at the 27, and ladies and gentlemen, coming to the field, the man who always gives you hope, Russell Wilson, with 28 game-winning drives in his career in the fourth quarter and overtime, the most in the NFL since 2012. And I told you guys since the first quarter, I felt as if I believe that the Seattle Seahawks will defeat the 49ers. I said on the Hold My Nuggets podcast, there's something about this Seattle team. It has nothing to do with anybody else except Russell Wilson. I said Marshawn Lynch returning back to the field will galvanize his team emotionally to get them to play way more than their limits. They would go beyond and push forth. Plus ultra. That's My Hero Academia. But of course, we ain't talking about that right now. And here we are, 2:27. The offense of the Seattle Seahawks have been virtually unstoppable in the second half. And here they're on the field at the 27, opportunity to win the NFC West and get a 3rd seed. The pass from Russell Wilson connects with Travis Homer, tackled by Richard Sherman. The clock is moving, but it's going to be enough for about 6 yards, setting up a 2nd and 4. The Seattle Seahawks currently 11-4. The 49ers currently 12-3. Loser goes to the 5 seed and has to travel to go play the Philadelphia Eagles in Lincoln Financial Field. All right, we've got an even set for the Seattle Seahawks. Pass towards the left. It's going to be caught. This is going to bring up the 2-minute warning. We've also got 2 timeouts that remain for the Seattle Seahawks, 2 for the San Francisco 49ers, but they're down by 5. They cannot settle for a Jason Myers field goal. They've got to score a touchdown in order to take the lead. But if they score that touchdown, it's not a 5 points for touchdown. What did you score a touchdown? How much you get? You get 6. So most likely what we're going to see is them end up going for 2. But that would be a bit risky because if you go for 2, you mess around and you throw an interception or you fumble on the play, it gets recovered. You're going to see the 49ers regain back the lead if they were able to go the length of the field and score. But of course, we ain't talking about that right now. We're going to get there when we get there. So we have a 26-21 lead for the 49ers. And what am I doing? Taking a bite into this hashtag big ass stale cookie. And it will be, it's going to be finished by the time the game is over. So you got to make sure it's gone. Cookie. Sealer75 is hilarious. He said nobody. Chiseled? All right, I'm going to go and eat this cookie. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon is still talking about Brandon Jacobs. We have banished him to the shadow realm. Not physically, but mentally. Charles says he's so excited he could see this stream. I appreciate you. Joel Penna says, can I get a what's up, Lou? Jesse and Joe. What's up, Lou? Jesse and Joe. How's it going? The Native God 420 PS3 says, Chiseled, how'd you get so ripped? Are you on steroids? 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 No. This is over a decade of work to get to this point. You kidding me? And next year, I'm adopting Ray Lewis's push-up, what he did with his cards. See, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have a vision board every single day. Every day, 5 things that I have to accomplish. All, whether it's personal goals or career goals, but every day I have to hit small-term goals. Here's what I'm going to do. Every single day, if I do not accomplish all 5, for each one I do not accomplish, I have to pull an additional 10 cards. So if I only get 4 out of 5, I have to pull 10 cards from a deck. Joker, King, Queen, 10 push-ups. Ace, 25 push-ups. Joker, 50 push-ups. And all the other numbers, you do how much numbers that show up there. And every day, if I only accomplish 4 out of 5, I'm doing I'm pulling 10 cards. 3 out of 5, 20. 2 out of 5, 30. 1 out of 5, 40. If I accomplish none, the entire deck. And I'm going to document it. Russell Wilson takes the snap pass just over and through the hands of DK Metcalf. With 1:52 left to play in the game in the battle for the NFC Championship. Pardon me, NFC West Championship, that is. Ladies and gentlemen, the cookie has been consumed. Hashtag eaten cookie. 1:52 left to play. Oh, wow. Tyler Lockett's back in the game. My back. Wilson takes the snap. Pass dumped off. Travis Homer Simpson does pick up the first down for the Seattle Seahawks. Whoa, Samuel is out of line. Said hashtag slurp that milk. You out of your mind. What other like slurping the milk on camera? Oh, well, you guys are wilding, man. All right, here we go. First down for the Seattle Seahawks as they get lost in coverage trying to guard Homer. Russell Wilson takes the snap. He's better get rid of football. Looking towards his left. The pass is caught by DK Metcalf. Good Lord. What is 15 doing? All you had to do was step down and get a block. This man is a fan. He need to be playing football, but on the field, not watching while on the field. All you have to do is go make a block. Jimmy G watches in disgust. DK Metcalf, a sensational route. I'll take that back. DK Metcalf, great effort coming back to the ball. Had nothing to do with the route. It's just awareness. 3rd and 7. from the 24. 23, that is, I should say. Russell Wilson takes the, oh my Lord, he gets laced. Pass overthrown in the direction of Metcalf. And Russell Wilson took a shot, ladies and gentlemen. Russell Wilson took a shot. Oh my Lord in heaven. You talk about getting hit, and beast mode is on the sideline with his helmet off. He's just waiting for close larded situation. And how fitting would it be for beast mode inside the 5 with this game on the line to get the handoff to try to give Seattle the NFC West Championship. Shotgun formation, trips to the right for the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson takes the snap. Here comes the house again. Pass over the middle. It's going to be caught by Tyler Lockett. He's down, and he's got enough for a first down. And Richard Sherman on the other sideline, or I should say on the other side of the field, knows this all too well. Pete Carroll is chewing his gum. George Kittle can't seem to look at the field. He's a little bit worried. He's got the butterflies in his chest. And I think somebody just told Marshawn Lynch, go and grab your helmet, son. It's about time for you. 1:08 left. Pete Carroll also saying, slow your roll now. You don't want to go out there and score too fast. Jimmy G went and said, let me go grab the football. Well, let's guess what, Jimmy G? Pete Carroll's not going to allow you to go grab the football and get a chance to get back on the field. Here's the snap to Russell Wilson. He's looking over the middle. He tries to pass it to his man. It's not going to be caught. It's broken up. Could have possibly been intercepted, but it was not. Oh my Lord in heaven, we are going down to the wire once again. Last time we saw these two teams play, it went into overtime. We saw 4 possessions between the two of them, and ultimately the Seattle Seahawks was able to walk away with the W after Chase McLaurin Chase McLaughlin missed a pair of field goals for the 49ers. And here we are, down by 5. There is no way that the 49ers can lose by a field goal. The Seattle Seahawks need to score a touchdown here. 2:10 left to play, and ladies and gentlemen, we got a sweepstakes on the Hot Mic app. The $25 Amazon gift card. All you got to do is tweet out from the Hot Mic app. Now, if you don't got the app, you got to download it. Use the promo code Adonis. So Russell Wilson looking towards the end zone. Pass just overthrown in the direction of Jacob. We don't wear Haynes. We wear Hollister. 3rd and 10. 46 seconds left to play in this game. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be honest with you. You see Seattle continue to bring the house. They're blitzing all the time. On this particular play, they brought 5, actually. So they did bring somebody. But I'll be quite honest with you. I feel like that middle of the field, they're keeping there, and they're not allowing people to get deeper than them, but they've got holes in their zones. There's Marshawn Lynch in the far shot of Pete Carroll. Trips towards the right. Oh my Lord in heaven, if they run this post corner, run a post corner stunt on the right hand side, but there's a timeout coming from Pete Carroll. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know right now, what play would you like to see the Seattle Seahawks run? Because from the formation that I just saw from the 49ers, if they come out with that exact same look out of trips, what I would have happen is this. My inside receiver, I'm running a corner. My outside receiver, the Z, all the way outside, I'm going to have him run the 10-yard dig. What I'm going to do with my slot is a seam. But when you're not going to run directly straight, you're going to go and angle a little bit more toward in. You're going to run that angle and slightly go towards in, heading towards the south, the goalposts, and also those hash marks. You force that single high safety to make a decision. You force him to make a decision. Go with the corner or go with the seam. If you got about 3 seconds, you should be able to hit somebody. And even if the corner or the seam is not open, the dig on the underneath should be there. People are moving at a too fast of a pace in order to be able to cover all of them. We've got the trips to the left. There's the safety overhead. Greenlaw is one-on-one with Travis Homer Simpson. That's a little bit of a mismatch. But wait a minute. It's not trips to the left because it's trips to the right. There is the call. There's a seam. The pass is out of bounds. It was going in the direction of DK Metcalf. He did not look towards the right-hand side. Russell Wilson had a man, and he had a step. It's 4th and 10 in CenturyLink Field. 42 seconds left to play. Holy Toledo. Not the season on the line because they're both these teams in the playoffs, but the division on the line. Oh, my Lord in heaven. What the hell happened there? Was there a bit of miscommunication? What the hell happened here? Russell Wilson takes the snap. I see they had my idea in mind. They wanted the slot man to run the corner. Oh, my Lord in heaven. You can't say I didn't know what I was talking about. Somebody from the slot went and ran the corner. It was on the opposite twin side, but you could have ran it from the trip side as well. Random Trainer X says beast mode ready to go, but Seattle refuses to give him the ball. I'll tell you this much. How do you give beast mode the football in this situation? It's 4th and 10. It's a passing situation. Got to utilize more of your receivers in this situation here. 4th and 10. Oh my God, they're giving them the middle of the field. They're giving them the middle of the field. Run the post with the slot receiver. But Kyle Shanahan must have noticed. He must have noticed, and angry Jason Taylor must have told him, whoa, wait a minute. I don't like this look. This would have been a walk-in touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you why. You eliminate that middle of the field where you have absolutely nobody there. I, in my heart of hearts, believe that Tyler Lockett, who is in the slot, will beat a linebacker who is just now covering him. There is no way you're about to have a linebacker cover Tyler Lockett on 4th and 10 with the damn division on the line. It's not happening. This would have been a touchdown. If the 49ers come out with that, linebackers covering the slots once again, you're going to have a bad time. I'd like to see more nickel corners in here right now. Russell Wilson getting on the knee. Says, I turned a hoe into a housewife. My wife's name is Sierra. I can turn us from the wild card and make us division champions. There's Greenlaw. He's actually not, he's singled up with Jacob Hollister. Tyler Lockett has a corner covering him. We've got corners all over the other receivers. There's the snap. It's good. There's protection. It's good. Russell Wilson past the first down marker. It's caught at the 1. It's not going to be a touchdown. And onto the field. They're at the 1. Here is the situation. Marshawn Lynch will be headed to the field. 1st and goal. And what we're going to see here, a spike. There is the spike. 22 seconds left. It's 2nd and goal. No timeouts remain. 6 years removed from Super Bowl 49. Actually, it's 5 years. Removed from Super Bowl 49. Marshawn Lynch at the 1-yard line. He went in motion. Malcolm Butler caught an interception right in front of Lockett. And here we are. An opportunity for the NFC West crown. Marshawn Lynch re-signs with the Seattle Seahawks on Monday. Here he is in the game, mouthpiece in his mouth, green gloves on his hands, green cleats on his feet. Richard Sherman on the sideline, understanding what the situation is. He says, I want to see it from afar. But wait a minute, there's a flag. Oh my Lord in heaven, what is the flag for? Is it 12 people in the huddle? Oh, it don't really matter. It moved it to the 6-yard line, but Marshawn Lynch is still in the game. I would not remove him here. And they're getting him out. They said we're taking Marshawn Lynch out. Oh, no. Seattle just shot themselves in the foot. I would not take Marshawn Lynch out. I'd keep him in there. I would keep him in there. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Because it's 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Russell Wilson, use your feet. Use your feet, stupid. He lofts the ball towards the end zone. It's no, it's not. Nearly intercepted. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be quite honest with you. Russell Wilson can run this into the end zone here. He could have ran that one into the end zone there. Look at the snap here. No, they need to show us the replay from the complete beginning. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be quite honest with you. I wouldn't run the football from the 6. I'd probably run it up. But matter of fact, I think that's a lie. I'd run it up the gut. Look at the linebackers split out. The middle of the field is right there. If I'm Russell Wilson, I'm going right now. Take the snap. Go, Russell Wilson. No, they condensed the middle of the field. Pass is incomplete. No flags on the play. 4th and goal from the 6. Seattle with the 12 in the huddle screwed themselves over. They had an opportunity from the 1-yard line to run it in with Russell Wilson, with Marshawn Lynch, but they had 12 people in the huddle, thus forcing them to move back 5 yards. They said, Marshawn, we don't trust you from 6, we trust you from 1. And here Pete Carroll, another opportunity to possibly go and utilize Marshawn Lynch. He doesn't. And here we are. There's a Packers fan inside the crowd. I'm not too sure what he's doing at this game. He should have showed up to Detroit and had Green Bay take on them. But whatever you want to do, Packers fan, whatever you want to do. Russell Wilson, 4th and goal for the NFC West Championship. Takes the snap, pass over the middle. He's got his man. I think he's going to be stopped. He might have fumbled on the play. Oh my Lord in heaven. He might have been participating in the Kevin Dyson challenge. Maybe he came up 1 yard short. Time has elapsed. You see Ward running towards the end zone. I'm not sure if they marked it down. He's the only person who went the length of the field. There's Russell Wilson with his hands up. Somebody's calling for the replay. It's the last play of the it's the last play of the game. This is to decide the NFC West Championship. It appears they said it was short. They're celebrating on the 49ers. There's an official review. He hasn't taken his helmet off. Both benches have not cleared, but everybody's looking perplexed on the side of the Seattle Seahawks. There's Jacob. We don't wear Haynes. We wear Hollister. He's going to be tackled short. Oh my Lord in heaven. He needed 2 more inches to get the first down, or I should say the touchdown. What a hit by Greenlaw. He says in the court of law, there will be no touchdown. There's the stop. The football never passes. It does not pass the pylon. Oh my Lord, Seattle is denied a touchdown in the NFC West ground at the 1 yard line. They will not score. They will not win. They will not get a home playoff game. And the Seattle Seahawks will fall on Sunday Night Football to the San Francisco 49ers, and they will clinch that number 1 seed, and New Orleans will play next week. Oh my Lord, what a play. What a play. This game is over. This game is over. My Lord in heaven, what a finish. Are you kidding me? First and goal situation for Seattle. They went and they took the spike in order to stop the clock. In came Marshawn Lynch. You had 12 inside the huddle. What happened? When you got 12 in the huddle, that's going to be a flag, baby. Then they had to back them up by 5 yards. They went to the 6 yard line. What did that mean? We ain't going to utilize Marshawn Lynch. Let's send him to the sideline. Take your helmet off, big man. Eat some more of the Skittles. Then what happens? Russell Wilson cannot complete any pass. He finally gets one on 4th and goal, and he's going to be stopped 1 yard short, participating in the Frank Costanza challenge. I stopped short, as he could not pick up the touchdown. The 49ers may be walking over to the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks putting their hands up saying, hey man, I think that's a touchdown, when they know in their heart of hearts it's not. Jacob Hollister's got his hands up, and here's the official call. There's the call. He's short of the goal line. That is it. The game is over. Oh, wait a minute. They said reset the game clock to 9 seconds. They're on the half-inch mark. They've got to get a stop here. The 49ers, this is what they're going to do. They're going to take a play out of the Patriots playbook. They're going to try to force the Seattle Seahawks to come off sides. Once the Seahawks come off sides, this game is over. Oh, my Lord in heaven. What a play. They cannot go off sides. Russell Wilson saying to swipe the ball. That's not a smart idea, Russell Wilson. That's not a smart idea. Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers must get out of the end zone. If they are stopped in the end zone, that is a safety, and Seattle will get the football back. What a finish here in Seattle. Battle for the NFC West. 9 seconds remain. What a close. We saw earlier in the game, possible game of the year candidate, but of course it got usurped by the 49ers taking on the Saints. But when we saw Seattle take on the 49ers in Santa Clara, in San Jose, in San Francisco, in California, in Levi Stadium, it went down to the wire, and here we are again. There's the rush. Did he get out of the end zone? Yes, he did. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the division, and your number 1 seed with home field advantage through the playoffs is the San Francisco 49ers, who walk into CenturyLink Field, emotions riding high for the Seattle Seahawks with the return of Marshawn Lynch, injuries around the entire team, and what happens? Porn star Jimmy G rifles the football into the stands. He gets the 49ers a number 1 seed and a divisional crown, and tells Seattle, hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And he's not saying don't come back for a rematch. He's saying don't come back to CenturyLink, because you will not get a home playoff game for the rest of the year. Seattle fans, eat your heart out. You might as well get rid of your playoff tickets that you were fixing to buy next week. Richard Sherman says, oh yes, we win, but I feel the pain. I'm still a Seahawk at heart. What a win for the 49ers. Are you kidding me? There's John Lynch ready to go spear the hell out of whatever quarterback if there was an ending. There's Jason Taylor, angry Jason Taylor that is, who've turned into, Robert Saleh, or whatever the hell you pronounce his last name is. He's actually happy, so he's himself now. As the 49ers walk into the Seattle Seahawks territory and walk out with a W. And one's got to wonder, man, what would have happened if they didn't get that 12-man in the huddle call? One's got to wonder, what would have happened if Marshawn Lynch got that handoff? One's got to wonder, what would have happened if the 49ers had to go on the road? I'll tell you this much. We never gonna know. We never gonna know. It's pure speculation. It's nothing that can be solved unless you put yourself under a trance of a genjutsu. And still, if you do that, you're the only person who may come to the conclusion of what you came up in your mind. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the conclusion of the game. And more importantly, we have ourselves a winner of the last and final game, or I should say $25 gift card from Amazon. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get a drum roll, please, before we close out the game the only way that we in Hold My Nugget Studios know how. And the last and final winner of the $25 Amazon gift card to join Jason B, to join Lamar Sorrell, to join Beast Mode 45 LB. The last winner is Show Enough at Log Murder. You are the last winner of the evening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for your winners. Clap it up for your winners. We're all winners in the app, but more importantly, these four are the winners of the Amazon gift cards. Show Enough has won the last gift card for the night in the battle for the NFC West, where we saw the 49ers take down the San Francisco Seahawks. I said San Francisco Seahawks. Good Lord in heaven. The Seattle Seahawks. What a close. What a close. Congratulations to all our winners for tonight. And once again, if you did not hear your name, winners, you know who you are. But let me make sure the people do know. First winner of the first quarter was Jason B. The second was Lamar Sorrell. The third was Beast Mode 45 LB. And the last but not least was Show Enough at Log Murder. Shout out to all you guys. You're able to walk away with a W. Smash Bros clap for all of the winners. Jason Garrett clap for all of the winners. Chlamydia clap for all of the winners. I'm not too sure how to act that one out. But congratulations to all of the winners here in Hold My Nugget Studios, and we will be going live for every single playoff game. What a game. What a game. And the commentary for Week 17 will be released tomorrow, 5 p.m. Just got to add in the San Francisco final. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been the NFC West Championship. But before we leave, we've got to shout out the individuals in the room. So first and foremost, let's go down the list in Hot Mic. Take a deep breath. Let's show some appreciation. Bam! Rashawn, Desmond Edmonds, Steelers 75, Natisha, R, Jarvis Belton, Kid Dude, Joel, Will, Paul Lawrence, Assad Muhammad, JJ NWS Ghost, R, Steelers 75, Austin, William, Sean Jackson, Apex, Joel, Hey Listen, Desmond Edmond, Brandon, Zappadex, all of you guys, I appreciate you for tuning in. Darian Freeman, Jared M, Hunter Thomas, The Token One, Kid Dude, Justin Perkins, Charles, Payne Ellison, Kyle in the building. I always mess up your last name. Crudel Batch, is that how it's pronounced? Crudel Batch, I think that's how it's going on. Crudel Batch, Jerron Johnson, Candace Leach, Matthew Rodriguez, Kitty, Emiliano, Tim Harris, Austin, the Ultimate Oreo, Tyron Woody. Thank you guys for tuning in so much. Appreciate you guys. On to YouTube we go. I'm going to keep the hot mic on my left hand so I can keep an eye on people's names that I did not get an opportunity to call out. Bam, let's go down the list. I'm going to start at Angelo. No, I'm lying. I'm going to start at Vontae. Vontae, Native God, Kinson Stanley, Code Killer, 330-2. Angelo, Cameron Donaldson, Yori Duckett, Evo, 72, Mr. Mike, 307. Balls to the Wall, 86, Corey Scott Johnson. Brassman, Ty Harmon, Joseph DeBell, Alexander Eskel, Askelel, I think that's how it's pronounced. Bernard Myers, Tommy Brown, Kevon King, Brian Dean Cohen, Goldie, Mapango, God King, Rohan, Casey Pham, Keegan, the Ultimate Oreo on YouTube now, Yori Duckett, Luke Hollingsworth, Malcolm Willis, Kristen Ridley, Ethan Stribling, Joe Barraman, Kratos killed me. Well, damn, he killed me too. Tommy Brown, Deshaun Walker, Seahawks fan, go 12s. Well, damn, Seahawks fan. Damn. NS45 Beast at PSN. Jam the Addo. Gerald. Ryan Olson. K34437. Be More Birds 22. Broncos fan 99. The token one, Charles. David McComb, thank you very much. Lino. Packer Nation 12. Austin, every single one of you guys. Brandon Ellis, my guy, how is it going? Thanks for tuning in, everybody who did tune in. And ladies and gentlemen, you have been live in Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 17 finale of the regular season in a battle for the NFC West, where we saw the San Francisco 49ers take down the Seattle Seahawks 26-21, where we saw the Seahawks participating in the Frank Costanza Challenge because they came up just a little bit short on the 1-yard line. Kevin Dyson Challenge. Unfortunately, the Seattle Seahawks star re-sign and beast mode would galvanize their team to make it back into the first round bye situation for the playoffs. But then again, it would have just been the divisional crown. But unfortunately, that's not how the cookie crumbles. But I'll tell you, the cookie, it does crumble because I ate a stale ass cookie a little bit earlier. But we ain't talking about that right now. But I have been your host in Hold My Nugget Studios live on the Hot Mic app. And shout out to our 4 winners of the $25 gift card. We will be right back live for the postseason. But I have been your host, your humble host, your entertaining host, the one, the only, diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical, individual, the Chiseled Adonis. I'm going to say it slow a little bit more so you guys can recite it with me if you know it. The diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical, individual, the Chiseled Adonis. I'm going to say it one more time, but I'm going to say it with the regular speed because we're going to close it out with the bang. I have been your host of Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 17 finale of the regular season between the AFC West battle for the championship between the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks, where we saw the Seattle Seahawks walk away with the W's. And I have been your humble host of the show, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical, individual, the Chiseled Adonis. Have yourself a magnificent night. Commentary will be released tomorrow at 5. Sleep well. I'll see you guys in the premiere.